We
So is
are
this like theme song
live.
time?
Theme song time?
Where
No.
the theme song comes in?
No. Ladies and
No?
gentlemen, here we are. We made it. Episode 2 of the Squadcast. We, as you'll notice, we have a esteemed guest here. An esteemed guest, our esports representative, sponsored by Reason Gaming. It's our man, also the Laird lads. Shoutouts to One Step Laird, the Laird lads. We got our man
Mr.
Poizesto.
OSL?
What's good, guys?
We got our man Poizesto. So tell us a little bit about yourself. SF5 legend, gotcha game beast.
Where do I begin? So I mean, Poizesto, real name's Charles, I guess.
Okay.
Gotta go with the formalities out here.
Yes.
Long time gamer, long time weeb. Yeah, just a nerd in general, man. Just pretty excited to be here. Just talk about some anime and whatnot.
Hey, I'm excited. I'm excited you're here. I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad. This is our first guest. You guys are gonna like him. All right. He'll be a returning guest, maybe. Hopefully, depending on time zones and all that. Because clearly, as you can tell, there's a 5-hour difference. There's a 5-hour difference, and so we are recording this. As of now, it is 10:30 Eastern, so no sleep, gang. It's gamer hours.
My sleep schedule is something else.
It's gamer hours, man. One more step Laird is where we're at with this. Shout out to One Step Laird. Anyway, we'll get him on a podcast, hopefully. I tried to get him on this one, but he said he was in bed. That's a lie. He's playing Pokemon. I guarantee it. But anyway.
Optimal timing, to be fair. That's like the optimal, like, in bed on the Switch. Nah, it's...
Hey, I'm ready for that when it happens.
In bed playing Pokemon was the best sensation ever, bro.
I'm ready for when it finally happens.
Late night Pokemon sessions?
Yeah, but anyway, this is Tier List and Top 10s Part 2. Okay, so this is the episode where we will be discussing our top 10 anime / cartoons / whatever, animated media, whatever you want to call it. For me, Kane and Poizesto, it's going to be anime, but since Foot Dives is a normie and only watches hentai, okay, since Foot Dives is a normie and only knows about that, he's going to be having cartoons on his list.
You want me to bust out my copy of Bible Black again?
No, I don't, as a matter of fact. I really don't. He has a whole ass DVD of whatever that is. It's something. I don't know. I don't know why you're on the podcast. I don't know who let you on, but
it's funny because I like how you called me to be on the podcast, but I definitely said I'm not gonna join some anime shit when last Tuesday I went to watch the Konosuba movie in theaters.
You really? I didn't even know there was a Konosuba movie. Have you seen Konosuba?
Yeah, dude, it was lit.
Nah.
Have you, Kane?
Oh my god.
I dropped it after like an episode.
I watched it.
Oh my god, you need to go back.
I don't mean it.
So funny.
It's okay. It's alright. It's not awful. Like, I watched it. But, yeah. Alright, anyway. So, this is our top 10s. For me, Poizesto and Kane. Wait, Kane, is yours in order? Or is it just...
Might be in order. Roughly in order.
Okay, so Kane's is roughly in order. Mine is in order. Poizesto's is also in order. And then Foot Dives is unprepared.
Mine is
and off the top. So... But,
doing it live.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it live, right? Okay, so let's start with Kane, then we'll go to me, then Poizesto, then Foot Dive. So,
all right, at number 10.
Number 10.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Okay, here we go. Use our code once again. Once again, gotta use our code, which we don't have, but sponsor us.
Hey, one of the best MMOs out there. To graphics.
HGG20.
Graphics.
HGG20. Exactly. But anyway, what's your 10?
Number 10. I would say probably Assassination Clash, maybe.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I haven't actually seen that.
What is that? 2 or 3 seasons?
I have no idea.
I think it's 2.
I don't know. I think
I definitely watched 2.
Like, I watched this a long time ago, so I don't know how accurate I enjoyed this, but I remember it was like okay for the first and most of the second season.
Mm-hmm.
Then the last half of the second season just like hits you like a truck. You're like, oh shit.
I mean, as far as I know, he's like a terrorist monster thing, and so the whole classroom is like they're trying to kill him or something.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that second half of season 2. Damn, I just remember it hitting like a truck.
Is it like sad or is it just like?
It's sad. It's sad.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because like it's like the whole series is like there's like nothing sad about it really, I guess. And then like the second half, it just it's like damn,
Okay.
that really just happened.
I feel that. All right. Well, Jacob watches Assassination Classroom. He's been trying to get me to watch it, so
It's
I might.
it's okay.
I might watch it, but it's low on my watch list. But for me, my number 10, it's One Piece. One Piece is my number 10. It had to be in my top 10. I wasn't sure where to put it exactly. It could go higher if I thought about it more, but relative to my others, I just couldn't get it any higher than 10. But for what it is, I started watching One Piece when I had way too much time, and there was already 700 episodes left. I started watching when I was like in middle school, like 13, prime age to start watching One Piece because you have nothing to do in the summer but sit down on like Hulu or wherever it was. Hulu was free back then. Shoutouts to 5-minute
Still
ads.
is free. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, no, it's not though. Hulu's a subscription service now, right?
Crunchyroll's free.
Crunchyroll is free, but ads, am I right? Anyway, so One Piece.
Hanime.com is free.
Hey, there are some good sites, but we don't pirate. We legally support all our.
We support the industry.
Yeah, we
For the industry.
we buy.
We support the industry. That's $40 per 3 episodes
Yeah.
on a Blu-ray.
Yeah, I have all the Blu-rays in my. Yeah.
Yeah, you got that copy of Bible Black.
Yeah, we have.
Go pirate that.
Yeah, exactly. But now One Piece, man, godlike characters, one of the coolest like power systems, like. Just the devil fruits are super cool as a concept. I think it's awesome. Super unique.
Definitely.
The like I don't know, people shit talk it because it's like goofy, I guess. But like that's why he's one of my favorite like protagonists. Actually, honestly, I like him.
Luffy?
Like Luffy's up there with like Naruto for me, except he's like the opposite end kind of because he's like Naruto's kind of like always like ninja
He's
way,
Goku.
blah blah blah. Yeah, but like Luffy's like when he's serious, when Luffy gets serious, dude.
Like
That's
Goku.
how you know it's wild. Okay, that's how you know you fucked up. So I don't know. Supporting characters are all dope. Like the there's been some good analyses like by anime YouTubers on like why One Piece is good. And one thing they've always brought up is like the world is one of the most interesting worlds that any anime has ever created. Like you like the world. You don't want to see them find the actual One
I don't
Piece,
wanna
and that's
be
how
in
you
that
know.
world.
That's how you know the show did well because you don't actually want them to find the One Piece. You just want to see more shit. But like more characters and more like more powers, and so yeah, that's why One Piece is my number 10, man. So
For me,
yeah,
the ending of a show is the best part, and if a show doesn't have any ending, I'm out of there.
part of it is also, but One Piece is literally the whole mantra is literally the journey is more more significant than the ending for a show like One Piece.
I need an ending. I need closure. Like,
I mean-
I can't do like those ongoing.
I feel you, but like
Thank God you're not a Berserk fan.
I mean, I'm not even caught up on One Piece lately because like for me I'll stay caught up on One Piece for a little bit and then I'll wait for like 20 episodes to back up. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm behind like 30 episodes, but I'll catch
I'm
up.
behind like
So.
700.
700, yeah. There's like 900 now or something, but yeah.
It's pretty wild.
So what is your number 10, Poizesto?
Alright, first of all, I just want to say a little spoiler, but One Piece is on mine, but it's actually much higher.
I feel that.
Pretty
One Piece
interesting
is
that-
on mine, and it's much
Yeah.
higher.
Hey, shoutouts to your boy PZ on Twitch, man. He streams One Piece Treasure Cruise. Gotcha game
Little
legend.
plug,
It's funny.
little
It's
plug
funny.
in there.
It's funny that you say that because the only reason I know Poizesto because every time I hop on the stream, he's only playing Treasure Cruise. I'm like, this looks alright.
No, yeah, he streams gotcha games, man. He streams gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, it's
dude.
pretty-
And
it's
tapping,
pretty
bro.
fun.
He's tapping is
Bro, I got
Tap
champion with
into-
Nero.
Tap
Nero
into-
is
No, you didn't.
busted. Bro, do you want me to pull up? I pull up my phone right now, bro.
I
Pull up
cannot
my
get
phone
to
right now.
champion, man. I'm so sad. I get to A1. I cannot cross that.
Bro,
like,
the climb
border.
is like once you get champ though, everyone just runs top tier decks. Like right now, all I'm facing is Ryu's. Nero is actually busted as well.
Yeah, with growth.
Anyway, yeah, let's
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
I got you. No, I got you.
Champion is gonna be on my list.
Number 10. All right, I had to put out a little something for number 10. I'm gonna show you guys in a little second here, but number 10 is the Fate.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I
Nah,
respect
if you haven't seen Fate, I'll break it down the premise. So it's 7 mages, 7 servants, 1 holy grail, an all-out battle to the death. The last one who survives
Anime
gets
Hunger
the
Games.
grail
Mm.
and
Is it like
can make
Fortnite?
any wish. No, nothing like. But the reason why it's in my top 10 is just because of the premise. So the premise is super sick. Although it
Historical
sounds
figures,
pretty generic, that's what I was about. Like,
Yeah.
literally, because the mages are kind of like relatable characters. They're kind of people, just general normal people you can kind of relate with. But then the servants, bro, we're talking like, all right, you got a rider, you got a lancer, you got just so many sick characters, all based on historical figures. One of my favorite anime protagonists, Gilgamesh. Like, if you've not seen Gilgamesh in a fight, just go on YouTube and just watch like Gilgamesh fight scene.
Yo, F in chat for writer, man. Iskandar, my boy.
Oh my god,
F in
this
chat.
dude is probably the hardest villain in anything I've ever seen in my life. The little things. Another reason why they're here is because I actually played this card game called Vice Schwartz. And I don't know if you can see it on my.
I didn't actually know it was even a card game.
Bro, like they fully have like
Shit.
different.
It's funny because all the material seen for Fate is that exact same card art they just showed.
Bro, it's so hard. Like my deck, I was like, damn, they're really out here making a game and it's fake. Like, because it's made by Ufotable as well, so the animation is. The animation and soundtrack is unreal as well. So it's
shout out to Demon Slayer.
Oh man, it's a whole experience. Honestly, if you haven't watched Fate, it is kind of hard to get into, but I definitely recommend you start with Zero, Fate/Zero, and go on to Fate Stay Night because it's based on a visual novel. Basically, like there's so many different overarching stories or parallel universes, but those two are definitely a good place to start and. Just the overall such a sick
the way
series.
Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade works, I actually really like Unlimited Blade works. I actually like it better than Zero personally. I don't know why, but I do.
I think because it builds on
a
little bit. Yeah.
Right. But the main thing though is it actually adapts different arcs of like the light novel as far as I understand. So like Stay Night is like a different. It's like called the Fate Stay Night route, whereas the Fate Zero route is a different like light novel part.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
So that's what it's based on as far as I know. But before we go on, speaking of Ufotable, have you seen Demon Slayer? I know you said you're not caught up, but that
I've finished it. Yeah,
you watched Demon Slayer?
Yeah. That's lit.
that almost made my top 10.
Yeah,
that's an honorable mention.
Yeah,
I'll discuss it later.
For sure. That show is good.
Godlike. All right, so Leroy, our boy Foot Dives. What you got?
So my number 10 is gonna be. So I'm gonna do like 5 cartoons and like 5 anime.
Yeah.
So, like, number 5 cartoon I would say is season 1 through 10 of Classic Simpsons. Man, Classic Simpsons is so fucking funny. It had so many good writers. It had OG Conan O'Brien on staff. The jokes.
Did it? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien.
I haven't seen much of The Simpsons, honestly. I really haven't. Like,
well, early Simpsons, like once like it was like celebrity cameo each week. That's where it got garbage.
Okay.
All right.
Because that was all their plot was revolved around. But like when it was actually legit funny jokes in there, well, that was the only plot. Oh man, it was so fucking good. And then, well, Fox kind of got, money hungry. And they're like, we need to pump it. What's it? It's like 24th season now?
Is it still airing? It might be.
It's still airing.
That's crazy.
It's referred to what, Zombie Simpsons now?
Yeah. No, I've heard a lot of people are just like, take it out, like just end it. But
so yeah, like I'll reference Simpsons episodes so often, like little quotes from the old seasons. Oh man, it's so fucking funny, the old shit.
No, there's some
you
good
can watch
episodes
it all
I've
on
seen.
Disney Plus now, apparently. The only thing is people are complaining because it's in 16:9 aspect ratio.
Really?
It's not square, so it looks all stretched out.
Hey, speaking of, do you guys remember how? Okay, so for me, like on the past podcast, I mentioned I had a Game Boy Advance, right? So you know how if you put in a Game Boy, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you put in a Game Boy Color into your like a Game Boy Color game, like Pokemon Red, for example, if you put that into your Game Boy Advance, the aspect ratio is all fucked up. And so you can like format it to your screen by pressing L or R. And so the L version.
I think that's the DS. That's the DS.
No. That was for the Game Boy Advance.
It was for the Game Boy. I remember for the DS.
I had to do that because if I pressed R on the old Game Boy Advance, it would flatten it out and everything. And I used to just play on the narrow one because it looked better. But yeah, you have the black edges on each one. So, All right. So Kane. Anyway, let's move on. Kane, what is your number 9?
Number 9. Maybe Erased.
Erased.
I'd probably say it's around that area.
I totally forgot. Yo, yeah, bro.
Poizesto's whole list is
You're
like.
talking about the Korean drama, right?
Nah,
Korean
that's
live
true.
action-
No, the
Korean
Netflix,
drama?
the Netflix adaptation,
Yeah.
the live action Netflix adaptation.
Nah,
Oh man,
son. Nah.
absolutely. Yeah, no, but I mean, like, I think everything beyond, like, besides the ending was a little bit lackluster, but everything beyond that is like pretty good. I liked a lot of it, and I pretty much binged it like all in like one night when I first watched it.
I had to watch it weekly, and that was triggering because some of the endings were brutal. Like, I remember watching that every week. I had like a clique with my friends, but we'd be like the anime gang. Like there'll be like 3 of us in our group who watch animes, and we're all watching it at the same time. And it's like the ending. It's just so brutal having to wait for the next week because it's like, what's gonna happen? Because it's such a I totally forgot about it. Right, it's such a drama. So good.
One
also,
is the one that told me to watch that show. So
It's got
I also like really like the characters.
It's pretty good.
Characters are like
yeah.
likable and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Found the ending to be kind of weak, but
Yeah, the ending's
other
like
than
going
that,
weak.
it's pretty good.
yeah, I didn't like the ending that much either. But fun fact, so one told me to watch it. One Step Laird that I mentioned. I just call him one. Everyone calls him one. But actually, it was at Kane's house. Was Marcelo there, or was it just you and me?
It's just you and I.
Okay, yeah. So I was hanging out with Kane one weekend when we went up to a tournament, and so and I stayed the night at his house, and so we watched all of Erased in one night because he'd seen it already and I hadn't seen it. So that was an experiment. No, it was, but like, we started it at like 8 p.m. or something, and then come 2 a.m. It's like, damn. That was that. The race was wild. Like, it was a wild ride, man.
We were also trying to cleanse ourselves from watching a dumpster fire of a movie.
Oh my god.
Drive.
Oh.
What'd you watch?
We watched Drive. You know the movie Drive?
Yeah.
It's Ryan Gosling. It's like, it's garbage. Don't watch it.
It's like
It's highly praised by critics because it's
okay. It's
boring.
basically an art film, but I don't understand art films because I watch movies to be entertained. There's nothing entertaining about art films. It's like watching paint dry. That shit's fucking whack.
Yeah, it's so boring. It's just like the 2 main characters don't speak really at all, and then it's just like there's action scenes that are like, some of the action scenes are cool, but the movie's like 2.5 hours long. The pacing is shit. Nothing happens the entire time. It's him like in a scenic drive, like looking all badass.
It looks nice.
It looks nice, but it's literally
yeah.
nothing.
Right.
Like towards the end, I was like, we were looking at each other. We were like, "Yo, man, can we watch Erased?" Like, but
Like,
then
cinematically,
yeah, right?
it's
Cinematically,
like,
it's cool. But yeah, but by the 2 hour mark, we were like, "Dude, we've made it this far. Like, how is this garbage shit gonna end? Is it gonna get good in the next 30 minutes?"
Yeah,
But,
one of them ones.
but yeah. Anyway, got a little sidetracked. So that's how this goes, though. We go on tangents out here. But my number 9 spot for my number 9 anime is gonna be JoJo's. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure specifically. And hey, I was late on the JoJo's hype train, man. When that shit was airing. No, yeah, I know, cause
you were in JoJo for a bit.
No, yeah, you and Killjoy were, it was kind of you guys memeing. So like, it was kind of like I went back to JoJo's after I dropped it initially because I was like, God, there's so many memes. Like, and it actually seems kind of cool. Like as it goes later on, and so
yeah, dude.
No, yeah, and so that's what happened, right? Like when I first started watching it as season 1 was airing, like, spoilers. Dio burns a dog in a furnace. And I was like, what the fuck is this show? I'm not watching this depressing shit. So I dropped it, and then I eventually went back. But kind of going off what it's a lot of it, the reason I like it is kind of the same reason as One Piece. A similar reason. Stands are one of the coolest like things, period. And then the music references like that they have, like Red Hot Chili Pepper. Like dude. It's so cheesy.
It's so funny. Because the week that villain was finally going to show up, I was just telling people, oh, you should definitely watch the next episode of Red Hot Chili
Yeah,
Pepper.
yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, bro, you just need to watch it. You'll understand.
And one of the funniest things too is like the way they translate the names. Like it'll like the English translations of the names will be hilarious. Like so, for example, on the most recent season, it was Golden Wind, right? So
Yeah.
there's a person.
Audio.
Yeah, there's a person whose stand's name is based on Aerosmith, the band, and the translation is Lil Bomber.
Little
So every
Bomber.
time they say Lil Bomber, you hear Aerosmith, and it's like, what the fuck? So anyway, but yeah, that's the reason I like JoJo. And if you guys, and my favorite part of JoJo is either part 2 or part 4. Part 4, I lean towards part 4 mainly
I
because
lean towards part 4 too.
Josuke. I just love that season, and I also look like Josuke, and I wanted to go as Josuke for Halloween. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
up!
Look. Tell me he doesn't look like me, guys. All right, that's
You look
Josuke.
more like Shigechi more than anything.
Man, fuck you. You look like Shigechi, hoe ass. Fuck you. Nah,
Yeah.
but nah, that's my number 9. So, what do you got?
Another good call because that is also on my list, but again, it's
Yeah.
higher up.
Bro, JoJo's
I
on
will
my
say though,
way higher though.
part 3, Jotaro, he's my guy. Like Jotaro is my guy. Like,
I got you now.
but anyway, for number 9, it's gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah.
like way higher on my list too.
Okay.
So Yu-Gi-Oh, where do I
love
even begin?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like being a kid and just seeing these epic battles. Like when the freaking Exodia summoned, and you're like, yo, this guy just wiped the floor with this dude. Seeing Blue Eyes White Dragon. Obviously as well, bro. I gotta plug a good old card game,
Yo, Duel Links.
bro. Oh, bro, why go pro?
Yo,
love
he
that
got Duel Links. Yo, I love Duel Links, man.
Bro, like Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, I will say this though. I stopped watching the anime after GX because where I lived in the UK. Actually, no, I was living in Germany at the time. So like basically, we have this thing called Sky, and it's like a bunch of different kids channels or whatever.
Mhm.
But our thing where it was airing, it was Nick, but they didn't show the latest season. So
That's
I never
weird
got to
because-
finish like GX properly.
Because in Latin America, it was as well. Yu-Gi-Oh was on Nickelodeon.
Right.
I don't know if they got the international rights for that.
Yeah, like I don't know what happened when they stopped airing it, like during GX.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the original series
didn't finish
and
it.
GX, like got to like probably got me into the card game. I met a bunch of friends because I started playing it competitively as
Facts.
well. Like, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was just a blast, man. I've tried getting back in. There's too much going on now. You
Yeah.
got tuners, you got
Yeah.
pendulum
What, the
summon,
anime?
you
Yeah.
got like
Well, no,
I
just
still
the
don't
card game
understand how
too. The
pendulum
card
Yeah,
game.
that's-
work. I don't
too,
understand.
I don't know
too much
either.
going on now.
I
Too
dropped
much
off
going
at
on.
like tuners. I was like, I don't know how.
I
This
know
works.
how
Yeah.
Links works, but I still don't get how pendulum works.
XYZs, like
Yeah.
bro,
Oh,
like
Xyz is alright.
Look,
Yeah.
I still played it during that time. I pretty much stopped playing. I don't know if you know, like the Light Sword meta, like around there.
Yeah.
Light
I've
Sword?
heard of
That-
Light
That
Sword.
was
Here?
whack.
That's
that
nasty.
was whack.
I never played
I stopped
competitively. I
playing
was a
at
hella
that point.
casual, but I just loved like.
Bro,
I
it
just
was
loved
so dumb. Like Light Sword meta was when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna call it off Yu-Gi-Oh competitively now.
Yeah.
What it is, the anime was got to the characters. Joey Wheeler,
Oh,
my guy.
my legend, my boy did. Red Eyes
And,
Black Dragon. You're gonna see
bro,
my
the-
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
The dice roll when you put up the clutch dice roll and you see the clutch win, I was like, yo. And then
Clutch.
freaking fusions as well, bro. Jaden made fusions something else, bro. Elemental heroes.
The only reason everyone
Oh,
loves
dude.
Elemental Heroes is purely because of Jaden. Like,
trust.
Yeah, 'cause
trust.
Elemental Heroes are
They're
super
so
whack.
busted, but in actual game,
so cool.
they're so bad. But in the
They're
anime,
so
they're
bad.
so
Shouts
godlike.
to my
bro.
nigga Stratos.
Oh my god.
The god tier, fam.
Yo,
That's
he
it.
finally is out of jail.
Foot dives, you about to be in jail for that one. Jesus.
But yeah,
We'll get
Yu-Gi-Oh
Humpty
is
to edit that one
definitely-
out. Fuck. You're gonna edit yourself out of that one. You're gonna bleep
I'll
that
let
one.
myself.
Yu-Gi-Oh
I'll
is
make it
definitely
louder.
my number.
Yeah.
Definitely my number.
Yeah, man. Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. All I'm saying is, okay, you guys know the memes with like Bobby Shmurda dancing. The Yu-Gi-Oh theme song. Ba, 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 da, da. Dude, oh my God.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Slaps, dude. That's honestly that could be a work that could go on my workout playlist. Like not even lying. Anyway, So good, so good. All right, what's your
It's
number
got,
9?
like,
For dives.
Número 9. I'll throw an anime this time around. Let's see. I'll go with Steins Gate.
Okay. I haven't seen Steins Gate. I actually have not seen it.
Steins Gate. It's funny because I had no idea what it was. A friend of mine from Mexico told me, he's like, "Hey, you should check out Steins Gate. It's like a good like time travel drama." I'm like, time travel sounds alright. Fuck it. So I picked up the Blu-ray because it was like on one of those
Nice.
like DL Blu-rays for like DVD Blu-ray combo. I think I blew like all 24 episodes in like one day.
Yeah.
I think I tried to watch
so
it,
catchy.
and I hated the main
It's
character.
a little slow. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's slow, but once it starts rolling, the ball just keeps snowballing and snowballing until
How
it gets
can
to the
you hate?
climax.
No, I just remember like thinking the main character was really annoying. I was like, yeah, I
Mad
can't.
scientist Urin
Mad
Quill.
scientist though. Yeah. What was it? It was like zombie girl Christina
Oh man.
and the fucking stupid ass. Doo-doo-doo.
Dude, one has been telling me to watch Steins Gate because that's one of his
You
favorites.
should. It's
And
so good.
I don't know. I don't
So
know. It's
I'll
on
lend
the
it to you.
list. It's on. You'll lend it to me. Hey, mail it to me, bro. Mail it to
Dude,
me.
if I can't get past
Take
the
it.
first episode, like
Grab it. Grab it.
I give
will
I give
say
episodes
this.
like 3 though. I'll give it like 3 before. I drop.
Like one thing I'll say, it's
You
super
need to give
slow
it
to
time.
start. It's
It's
so slow
slow.
to, bro. It takes like 9 episodes. I'm not. Even, it
Really?
takes like 9 episodes. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna lie. It's such a slow start. That's the problem with it.
Yeah.
But if you give it
Because it's
time,
build-up.
oh my god.
Yeah, dude. It just snowballs out of control
Yeah,
how ludicrous it gets.
It's so good.
I mean, when I got enough time and boredom,
Yeah.
and I get
Shut
and
up.
it's on the list. No, I'm being honest. That's how I've watched. That's why I'm a weeb. I literally like just
I
having
was bored
too
one
much
day.
time. But anyway,
But yeah, the
Um,
Steins Gate. So good.
yeah.
Watch it.
Okay. So, Kane, back to you. What is your number 8?
number 8, it's gonna be Death Note. It's one of the first ones I've seen.
Mhm.
It's like almost perfect besides the ending because it drags on for a little bit too long. Because I like in the end, like I don't even know what's going on. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, continue. What else? What is about? It's like the characters, right? I
it's just like
I haven't
big
even seen
brain
it.
battle. You know, this is
Yeah.
I'll talk about the Netflix adaptation, of course. Though.
Ah, yes.
That's the
No.
better version,
Yes,
right?
that's the
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. Is he
Dude,
in it?
honestly, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's the little
Oh,
demon guy,
jokes.
whatever they're called. But
Ah.
I mean, it's like a big brain battle. It's like keeps you on a seat. You're like, damn, that's pretty smart.
Big brain battle.
The writing's pretty good, I guess. Yeah.
So here's my hot take. Just like last week when I said I will never play Minecraft, I will never watch Death Note either. It
I mean,
looks
that's fine.
It's
That's
funny.
not
it looks
that's not as
whatever
bad
to
as
me.
never playing Minecraft, because Minecraft is a masterpiece.
Mhm.
I mean, everyone
funny
says
because
Death Note's a
I'm in the same
masterpiece,
boat
but I
as
just
that.
don't care. Like, I will never watch it. It looks boring. I don't care.
It
Personally,
looks boring to me.
like,
It really looks boring.
I will say this, like season 2, I don't even remember. Like they had like a new guy
Yeah.
called N.
That's when
So-
That's when it sucked.
N?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking.
Wasn't it
When
L?
when
So
after
that's
L,
what I'm saying. Like
there's too many letters, bro.
No, spoilers.
Y'all aren't gonna watch it. Shut up.
Yo, you don't know.
I'm definitely not gonna
You
watch
might
it. I already
convince
know what
me.
happens, sort of. It's too many
Yeah.
letters. I've looked up summaries. But
Too many
there's
letters.
L. There's light. There's fucking Ryuk.
That's more than one letter.
You mean fucking characters?
Whatever. Whatever it
Too
is.
many letters.
Okay.
Can't
like,
remember all
like
the
literally
letters.
like in reasonable amount of characters like any other
How
show.
you gonna have the protagonist or whatever be named L and then the guy Light? It's confusing. I thought they were the same guy the whole time.
It's a fucking yeah, but you never because you never seen it.
I don't care though. They look
Light,
whack.
Okay, whatever. You don't have to watch it. It's not as
I
like,
know. I'm just...
it's not as sinful as not playing Minecraft. But like
Alright.
that is true. I will
But,
say it's a bit overhyped. Like
I'm saying
Yeah.
like
it seems
alright,
hella
it's
overhyped.
good.
Always has. But hey.
It's just good.
I respect it though. People like it. I just won't watch it.
Yeah,
But
the two animes I refuse is that and Naruto. I will not stand for any of that.
You're whack for that one.
Bro,
I
I'm
will
not
not
watching
stand for
anything
any of
that's
that.
over 100 episodes.
Alright. Hey, to each their own though. To each their own. I respect it.
yeah,
But
so subjective out here.
some of that stuff you gotta grow up with it too though. Like if Naruto were airing now, like as I'm
I
21.
grew
Oh,
up
yeah.
when Naruto was popping in
Probably.
my high school, so that's why I hated it.
Oh, that's why then. Okay. Well, my number 8 pick
What's that?
Is-
Oh, thank you.
is
Taporeo.
Oh, we got Mama Foot Thighs bringing in the snacks for our boy. Spoiling our boy, dude.
What?
Hell yeah. All right, cool. Yo, that's how you know his mom loves him right there. That's dope. That's dope. That's good stuff. Shoutouts to moms everywhere, man. Anyway,
I did. I got an M&M ice cream sandwich.
yo, you got a care package from your mom's.
That's
care
fire.
package, bro.
That's lit.
Dude, those like chocolate ice creams, like Snickers ice creams. Those are the best.
Dude, I love ice cream. Anyway, I want some ice cream right now. But
I'll do this out. Edit this out.
yo, ASMR. Yeah, we got food reviews. Oh man, food review. All right. Anyway, my number 8 is Dragon Ball Z / Super. Okay, it's the Dragon Ball
You can't
franchise.
combine those. You
Well,
can't- that's
okay,
cheap.
I know, but I'm saying though, because I just finished watching Super actually. So like, I finally watched all the way through Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, and I finished Super like
What about
like
G?
2 weeks ago, and
Oh damn.
I gotta say, like, the reason it's my number 8, even though I didn't even grow up with it. Like, I didn't grow up with it airing on like TV or anything because I didn't even have cable my entire life. But I would go over to a friend's house, and when they were airing Dragon Ball Kai, I was like, yo, this looks old, but it's better than all the shit airing right now. And like, I was like I watched the Namek Saga like on my friend's like DVR or whatever, and dude, like, it's iconic for a reason. Like, that's still one of the best arcs in any show I've ever seen. The Namek Saga. Like, Frieza is iconic. Like, he's so
Super iconic.
he's so intimidating. His henchmen are cool. Vegeta, like, and then Goku versus Vegeta, obviously. Before that was super cool. Like, Vegeta, everything. So many iconic characters. And so, yeah, Dragon Ball Z is great, man. So that's my number 8. It's so many great fights. And everything.
Yeah.
Like, character development.
12% time.
Vegeta went from, you know, like, ruthless killer guy to like someone everyone likes, and like his whole sacrifice thing was great. Like, he's just like character development, super cool. But rest in peace, my boy Piccolo. He was always a better dad. It's fine. But anyway, also Tien. They shafted my boy Tien in Super.
Tien is
That
whack.
shit pissed me off. Tien
What
is
are
one
you
of my
talking
favorite
about?
characters.
They shafted everyone.
They
but-
shafted everybody, like Piccolo,
Yeah.
everyone. So
And that's actually been the entire Dragon Ball franchise.
That-
Everyone
yeah.
not strong.
It's
but
it's
good.
like if you're not
Used
Goku,
to it.
yeah.
What about
But
Vegeta?
That's
But
true.
I still enjoyed Super personally just because it was like the Jiren fight kind of made up for it for me. Like, it made it worth it. And like,
Wait, the thing is, Dragon Ball Super animation, like for the first like
oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
For the first,
I forgot about all that.
3/4 of the show was literally just PowerPoint or like fucking
yeah.
like
No, I
Microsoft.
saw some of that. I skipped over those initial arcs, like the first 2 arcs, and watched the movies instead. So
Oh yeah, good call.
so
good
yeah,
call.
because that's what everyone said to do, and I was like, gladly
Yeah.
after seeing
The
some of
recap
that shit.
movies.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
watching as it was airing. It was pretty.
Nah.
Oh no, wait, that's like
Yeah.
Battle of Z, right? Battle of the Gods.
Battle of Z. He mixed them both. No.
Battle of Z is the video game. I forgot.
Yeah,
that's
no,
the
no.
video
It was
game.
what was it? It was
Battle of Gods.
Resurrection F, and then
Resurrection of F. Why is
and
it called F?
I don't know. It's
I
Frieza, the Golden Frieza.
Frieza
Why'd you
revived.
spoil it?
Yeah, it's Resurrection F.
I want to do like theory craft on that.
Well, I mean, it's in the title, so you know. But all right. Anyway, that was my number 8. So, Poizesto, what do you got for your number 8?
So yeah, first of all, shout outs to Dragon Ball. It's not on my list, but I never
It's
actually.
not on my list either,
Yeah,
and I grew up on that.
Oh, for real?
not on my list.
Like, I never actually watched the anime, but from playing the games like Raging Blast 2, Burst Limit, I got like the story from it
Yeah.
from the games. So it's a different perspective of
Yeah.
like the anime per se, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Well,
DBZ
and
just
it's
got,
not
like,
even
in
just
general.
like the arcs themselves though. Like, before we move on real quick, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
But
No.
the fights themselves are better than some of the fights nowadays because like the animation is cool. It's got it oozes with style and like original DBZ too. Like, I was watching another analysis video on it at some point, and so one thing they credit it for is the use of color, like, and how, like, you know how all the colors just morph and stuff. Like, JoJo does the same thing. The colors all turn super bright and vibrant, or there's always different color changes. And so in a lot of the fights when they use the beams, like, they kind of mask the animation capabilities of the time by making them super colorful and like eye popping. And so they're just like great to watch aesthetically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, DBZ's godlike. But my number 8 is Steins Gate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
this was
last minute
just
switch.
literally. No, bro. This has been on my number. This was my number 8 the whole time.
Okay.
Obviously, mad scientist, Orion Ku Kiyoma,
Mad
my
scientist.
guy, Okabe. Like I said, I was saying this earlier though. It is the reason why it's a bit lower on my list. It's very slow to start. Like I said, it takes about 9 episodes. The reason why I really like this anime though is that it doesn't just how like nowadays a lot of not a lot but some animes they'll use time travel as just like a concept, like they'll just use it, but Steingate actually like explains time travel, like there's actual legitimate theories in the show, and like it's used in such a unique way to actually like progress the story and the narrative, and that's why it's in my top 10 because they don't just use time travel, it's actually a part of the story. So that and the characters, man, the characters are just so good. Kane was saying he didn't like the main character, but yeah, I mean, to each their own. I just think he's just really funny over the top, just a crazy guy, like does what he wants,
Super
mad
hakur.
scientist. Yeah. Steingates, man, just for that main reason. It's more like how the writing is just so good that they're able to use time travel that way. So that's why it's my number 8.
I think for me, I just prefer like the down to earth, relatable characters, and
True,
we have like that
true.
guy acting like a retard. I'm like,
Yeah. He's so over the top, man. It's pretty dumb. Yeah. But yeah,
He's extravagant. Let him be.
But I mean, like, so honestly, one of my main holdups is like, have you guys all seen Endgame? Avengers Endgame?
Yeah.
Okay,
Avengers
so
Endgame?
spoilers,
Yeah.
real quick. Okay, so I don't know if the equations are like just completely out of nowhere type stuff, but I just remember the thing that pissed me off the most about Endgame was Tony Stark sitting in his living room, and he was like, oh, "That's the key to beating Thanos, time travel." And I was like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was really.
I was like, dude, it's like it just came to him. I figured out time travel. I was like, bro.
wasn't it implied it was over like several like time has passed? Like he's been working on it for a really long time, like in his home. I don't think he was just like spontaneous.
Well, yeah, there was a time skip in between where he snapped.
No,
and,
there was, but the way the movie presented it
year
was
gap.
that scene. It just
Yes,
came
like,
to him. I was
I
just
found
like,
it.
I was like, this movie,
Yeah.
this
I'm not
movie
gonna lie, that
is
feels-
garbage. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this? So I don't know.
No, wait, no. What's funny about that scene? He was like talking to what's this like Friday, right?
I don't fucking know.
Friday. It's like Friday, right? He was like talking Friday. He was like, hey, do a Mobius strip, and it was like invert it, but like.
Yeah, he was like,
I'm like, that's what it
inverted,
is.
move the thing, blah 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 blah. I was like, oh, Jesus.
No. The thing is, a Mobius strip by definition is inverted.
Oh,
It's just like, yo, what?
yeah. That was- that's my other hot take. I thought Endgame was bad, like not bad, but it was like not great.
No, I liked Endgame. I thought it was
It
good.
was okay.
It was just okay though. It wasn't like whatever. Like the final fight and everything was just. It wasn't great.
I still think the first one's the best.
What?
Probably just because
Dude,
it was
Thanos
the
Infinity War was amazing.
I
And
think
the first
one was
Avengers,
better, but I
the
don't
first
think the
Avengers movie too was great. When that aired, dude, my middle school self was like, "Oh my god."
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the time of it and it being the first was what made it.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters. Like I didn't
Same.
even know it was a
Yeah,
thing.
bro.
And then it like you see the final fight in New York, and you're like, "What the fuck? Like they're flying on monsters? Like what?
Real monsters.
Like Hawkeye has arrows? Whoa!" Like
You're a nerd.
I'm just kidding. No, but all right. So let's move on to number 7 for Foot Dives. What do you got?
Oh shit. Let's go with Teen Titans.
Ooh.
Classico.
Yes.
Ooh.
Not Go.
Oh yeah, nah.
I've never seen Go.
Classic. I seen clips of Go, but it's not for me.
It doesn't look.
Yo, that
Classic Teen Titans
Gee,
was murdered prematurely for
that
whack
show was
reasons
so good.
because the toys wouldn't sell.
Do you
I
guys
find that
remember the fighting game on
stupid.
Cartoon Network? The Teen Titans. fighting
Everyone
game?
remembers a fighting game on CartoonNetwork.com.
It was so.
I didn't even know they had a thing like that.
It's
That's
a fighting
pretty
game.
mad.
It's legit.
It's a legit
That's
fight,
mad.
dude.
It's
That's
a legit
mad.
fighting game.
You could play as Beast
I
Boy and
don't
transform
think
into
you can still
everything.
play it. You can probably play it on like someone's like
I would play it.
re-uploaded it somewhere,
I would
but
play it now.
the fighting game is legit. The show is buenissimo. It's so fucking good. It has so many good moments.
So many
Season
good
3 is where it got
characters.
kind of whack, but that's
So many
because
good
they
characters,
didn't give
dude.
it time to develop.
So many great characters.
Terra was weird.
Dude,
Boy was
I
awesome.
think my first crush was Starfire as a kid.
Raven's
Not even gonna
There was a
lie.
lot of like
I'm
Ravens in
not
there
even
as
gonna
well.
lie. Yo, Ravens.
Jinx.
sick.
That's for the edgy.
Raven's a baddie though.
Raven's
Raven's
a
a
bad-
baddie.
Mm.
Stoppers.
Thinking emoji.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's funny because I know there's one clip. I know Teen Titans never got like sexual or anything like that. Like at most it was like a kiss.
Mm.
And you go watch Teen Titans Go where like they have a full episode of everyone seeing fucking Raven's legs for the first time.
Really?
Because she always wears a robe. So
Really?
they saw
Oh
her
my-
like bare
What
bare
the
thighs
fuck?
and knees.
What the
So everyone's going crazy over them.
The hell?
I mean,
Like,
that made
what the
me go
fuck?
crazy as a 7-year-old. I was like,
Hey.
yo,
Alright.
it's like, yo, man, thick,
Yeah, dude. Thick.
thick.
Dummy.
Also, godlike opening as well.
Oh, like, oh yeah, shoutouts to Emi Yumi.
They're
They're the
Oh,
Yeah, that was so sick. That used to get me hyped every time
Yeah.
I'd hear it.
that was
Honorable
up there with
mention.
Yu-Gi-Oh. That was up there with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
Honorable
yeah.
mention, their spin-off cartoon that only lasted for like one season, I think.
Isn't
Yeah,
that?
it was not good.
Oh, I didn't know there was. I didn't know there was a spin-off.
Yeah, they had a cartoon. It was a high puffy Emi Yumi. Yeah, it was
Words,
no
syllables.
No
bueno. It was no
That's-
bueno.
Okay,
I can tell you that.
Okay,
But yeah,
so that was your
Teen
number 8 then. Okay, cool. So Kane, back to you. What's your number 7?
Number 7. I'm a little bit
Wait, you already said your number 8, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we started
or
with you.
7.
Yeah, 7.
I'm a little cautious putting this on my list because sad shit is like a big bias. When I see sad shit, I'm like, damn, that's good. So I'm putting Violet
This is-
Evergarden
Yeah,
up
I knew
there
it. Okay.
because I fucking cried my ass off on a particular episode.
Mhm.
And anyone who's watched it would know which episode it is. But
what's the show called?
Violet Evergarden.
I've definitely heard of it. I don't think I've actually watched
It's
it.
Never heard of
it's
it.
done
That's
the
why I'm Googling it.
it got a bunch of like acclaim because it's like it's super beautiful looking. Like
Okay, yeah. The thing is, the animation's
It's on
good.
Netflix.
The art is amazing. The music is like perfect.
Mhm.
Like everything about it is just done so
the
well.
way the way I hear about it is it's kind of like up there with those like Your Lie in April shows, like the ones that tug at your heartstrings.
damn.
It's like one
Violet
of those
Evergarden
shows.
is her name?
Damn.
I don't know. It's just what the show's. Is her name
Violet-
Violet Evergarden?
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently.
the character's name is Violet Evergarden. The show's name is Violet Evergarden.
Oh, okay.
Looking like Saber right here, though.
No, yeah, she does look like
What the
that.
hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a meme. Yeah, but
Joke.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Not. I mean,
Fair
it's a
play.
good show. It seems like a
Sweet.
good show. Kane's been telling me to watch it. I want to watch it, but at the same time, I don't want to cry. You know,
I
it's
don't.
like I don't seek shows.
You want
to
to cry? What are you talking about, bro?
Like I don't, because
Like,
I know
I
I
was-
would, but like
I was thinking about
Right
putting
time
some
is
other
best
shows for my 10, 8,
Lionsgate
and
will make you cry in one episode.
I was thinking about putting some other shows for my 10, 8, and 9 just because like they were sad, and I thought about it. I was like,
mhm.
I'll just not.
No, I got you. All right, so my number 7. This one got cemented as one of my top 10 shows because of season 2 recently. Mob Psycho 100. Okay, this show.
Banger.
So
Banger.
I
I forgot to
originally
put that on my list.
I originally had One Punch Man in my
Oh,
top
that's just
10,
whack.
and I replaced it with Mob Psycho because
Yes,
like, One Punch
you
Man-
should.
for me, One Punch Man is an honorable mention because season
Yeah.
2. I mean, season 2 wasn't awful, but I mean, it's no Madhouse season 2, but it's also just a different kind
No
of show.
boy.
Mob Psycho 2 was came at me during a time when it was like I was in a bad headspace, and so just like seeing this kid like have so many wholesome moments with like the bodybuilding club and everything, dude, and like the characters are so well written. The show's actually genuinely funny. Reagan, his master, is actually just one of the funniest characters I've
One of
ever
the
seen.
best written characters
One of the
ever,
best written,
honestly.
deepest, but
Honestly.
also hilarious. He's so
Yeah.
funny. He's like
Yeah.
oh my god. But yeah, he's so deep too, because that one episode where it's like his mom is like on his ass for not having like a real career and everything, and he gets all sad and everything. I was like, yo, this show is a 10 out of 10. It's great.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing. So and also the fight in season 2 against the boss, bro. One of the greatest looking fight scenes like of the past like decade, easily.
Godlike.
It's funny
So-
because I like more the fight scene against the blind dude than with the actual like big boss man.
No, yeah, no, I'm saying that's what I'm referencing. That the blind
Yeah.
dude fight, like, and all the guys leading up to it. Like, I thought season 1 was great and a must watch, But then season 2 was like, this is something
Season
special.
2 just like upped it up.
I was like, this
so
is something
much.
special because the way it opened too, with the girl that like acted like he had a crush on him, it was like, that was a beautiful episode, dude. And I was like, this show is off to a great start, man. So like, if anybody out there hasn't seen it, to me, this would be my recommendation to anyone like who wants to get into an
It's
anime.
an easy watch.
'Cause it's easy to
pretty
watch.
good.
It's laid back. It's relatable, down to earth characters, and it's funny and it's action packed. It's like
The-
it's like
also-
anything you could want in a show.
The animation is like perfect. It's
Right,
like also
yeah.
really
It
unique.
It fits
Yeah.
it.
Like,
It fits it. It's unique
It's a
and
really
it fits
messy. It's a really messy animation. It looks
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, shoutouts
Yeah.
to One.
Shout outs
I'm
to
not talking
One.
about-
The
not
not
talking
not
about
One Step Laird,
OSL.
but also shout outs
artist
to
one.
the artist that did it. So yeah, man.
Also, if 99 and
Ugh.
99.9 don't catch you as a theme song,
Oh, that was on the
I don't know
workout
what to tell
playlist
you.
for a minute.
I don't know what to tell you because those are awesome theme songs.
Da, 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 da. Yeah,
Ooh!
it's good. It's good.
Bangers.
It's good.
Bangers. All right. So that was my number 7. Honestly, it
Alright,
could be
so-
higher over time. It's so good.
Yeah, man. Honestly, like now that you said that, like there's some. I just keep in my head. I'm like, too many goddamn.
I'm gonna
There's
just
too many
Yeah.
shows, bro. It's
But-
hard. This one is
Wow.
hard.
Yeah.
It's like music. This one is hard for me.
Fam.
This one is hard.
Oh my god. All right, so my number 7 is gonna be Psychopaths.
Ah,
I need to
Psychopaths.
get around.
I need to
that.
see that too. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
What's the deal with that show?
So Psychopaths is pretty interesting. Like it's talking about like what if we live in a society where like basically there's this thing called the civil system, and the system can determine like your mental state. It's like a computer. Think of it that way.
Like AI.
And it like uses an algorithm to work out, the likelihood of you doing stuff and like, what will be the best job role for you to even like to help progress society. And the show follows 2 protagonists. You have, then I think it's like Akane and Kogami as well. So they're like, they're called enforcers. And they have these weapons called dominators. And the dominators can link to the system to determine whether or not they should,
Be
what
executed or
action they
something?
need to take. Yeah, so it's very psychological because obviously the whole plot is like, what if the system messes up? Like, the dominant, like, I'm not gonna spoil anything like with like enemies or whatever, but let's just say that the main villain, something doesn't link up with the system. So it's very psychological in the sense that it just looks at so many different things. And then the 2 protagonists as well are very, very well written. Like Kogami is super interesting because he's working as like a police officer, right, as part of this force. But the psychopaths, like, so this, like the psychopaths, the title of it is like what the civil system says about you. So if your psychopath is very high, you're like a big threat to society, right? So he was so like invigorated with like a case that his psychopath is actually mad high.
Oh, that's cool.
So like and then you have Akane, who's the other protagonist. She's kind of follows the generic storyline of what the civil system is intending. She has like the perfect grades, perfect aptitude. So she's like meant to be an enforcer, right? And it's just 2 different sides of the coin working together.
I like that.
awesome
Thematically, that's
case.
really cool. Okay.
Bro,
That's cool.
honestly, Psychopaths, if you haven't watched it, just watch like season 1. Season 2,
I heard
kinda
season
got a
2
bit
dropped off
better.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, like apparently there's even a new one that I didn't even know.
The new
Like-
one,
Yeah,
season 3 is
that's why-
airing
that's
now.
why
I
I'm
think.
surprised because I
Oh,
heard that there was a
damn.
resurgence with Psychopaths.
Oh,
Season 3 is airing
I
now,
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Psychopath season 1 got to, like, if you haven't seen it,
That reminds me a lot
highly
of like the
recommend.
plot of the plot of Watch Dogs 2. Because for the most part, it's like they create an AI that determines if you are a criminal without you even doing any crime yet. So they lock your bitch
Yeah.
ass up.
And it's super crazy. Yeah, the dominators, like if your psychopath is too high, they will straight up just like kill you.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah,
And
they like blow your head
yeah,
up. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, like your
Holy
whole
shit.
everything just blows up. But if
Jet,
it's
watch
like
out.
mid-level psychopaths, you just get like tased, or then you get put to sleep.
Yeah.
And
If-
the whole story is like following these 2 guys and these different
If you see the
cases.
Twitch cops come in and I spontaneously explode, that's why. It's my psychopaths.
Psychopaths is too high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been
definitely
playing
must
too much
watch.
Unga on Dragon Ball, like too high.
Bunga bunga.
Yeah.
Too much Kid Buu.
Too much
Yeah.
mindless dragon rushes.
Yeah. You mean Super Dash?
Super Dash.
Yeah.
I confused them.
I know. Understand.
Okay, so before I do, what were it, 7?
7.
I have a request.
Okay.
Kane, can you put some like sparkly anime eyes on your guy?
All right, I'll try.
All right, we
Okay,
got
so
art time
number-
with Kane.
And number what? 6 are we? 7?
7.
7, right? So 7, I'll put Konosuba.
Okay, respected.
Oh man, the definition of a comedy anime, dude. Like you need to go past episode 1,
Mhm.
because that's where like the other 2 characters are showing up. The other 2 main protagonists. Their synergy is so good that. So you know how they're like with waifus? Do they have a typical like they're cute for being cute?
Mm-hmm.
But they go in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
A lot of people like them because they're the opposite.
Yeah.
They're crude. One of them is a straight up masochist for the opposite reason of being a knight.
Oh yeah, she's
The
funny.
other one is the other one is a lolly that like instead of being a tsundere, she'll kick your bitch ass.
Mhm.
Like they define the other aspect role of them being cute. So I think that's why a lot of people like them because they're just crude humor, along with this nerd guy that shows up being shut in neat
Mhm.
and coming up with his stupid ideas. Oh man, I don't know. It's just so funny for being a fantasy anime, which there's a lot of nowadays. A lot of this, like, oh, he gets teleported into a fantasy world, and
Yeah, I mean,
what's he gonna do
the whole
now?
the whole
But-
principle is like a satire of that genre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a satire of it.
Yo,
but
Kane
it
with the
takes-
eyes.
So it goes in another direction. Like it stops being a satire and being its own thing. Where I mean, they released a movie which was pretty good. Well, not nationwide here in the U.S., but in Japan, I know that shit really sold.
Mhm.
But yeah, I highly recommend it for a comedy anime, straight up comedy anime. 2 seasons, 11 episodes each, easy to watch. I would say.
Nah,
good to
I
watch.
did not. It didn't float my boat, man.
No, I mean it's okay. Like I like it. The only time in the show that I actually like laughed though, so the like lolly mage girl, her whole shtick is like she knows one spell.
Yeah,
And it's-
one spell.
And it's like a super powerful spell, but that's all she can do. And then she's like a dude after they like nut. It's like can't move
Yeah.
for like
Yeah, she's
whenever.
exhausted.
she's a funny character. She does her explosion thing, and then she's like, "Huh, did good, right?"
It's funny because the movie is just straight up about that aspect.
Yeah.
The entire movie is straight up going to her village and explaining why she only knows one spell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
The thing is with that show that the thing is with that show is like I could see it being milked too hard and then getting boring.
A little
and
bit,
stupid.
but at least they're taking their time. Like,
Oh, it's still
the show
good.
came out like 3 years ago. There's only like 22 episodes.
Hmm.
A movie just came out. So they're taking their time. I know they're doing a shit ton of crossovers. I think they did a crossover of like Fate. So, like a
Oh.
whole bunch of like anime like stuck together in that movie, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
What were you gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
Poizesto?
I was gonna say I've never seen it, but I mean, that was pretty.
The art
but
style
yeah,
you said?
Yeah, from what you said though, it sounds pretty interesting. But isn't what's the other one? There was another going into a world.
ReZero, probably.
Sword Art Online.
Yeah, ReZero. Isn't that kind of similar? How it's
Well,
kind of different.
ReZero.
I think ReZero is more serious. though.
ReZero is like a serious transported to another world show, but it's
Right.
also like different because he's not overpowered at all and he just gets stuck in a time loop.
Okay.
That's a great show though.
I also do not like ReZero.
ReZero, I like
I do
ReZero.
not like
I
it.
watched
I
it.
didn't finish it.
I watched
didn't-
it and it was good. Like I liked it, but I can understand why someone would drop it. It's also kind of depressing, but so there's that. But no, like it's like a parody of that genre. That's what Konosuba kind of is.
Okay, I might check
It's
it out.
funny
It looks
because
pretty interesting.
You say ReZero, and then Poizesto said Fate, and I kind of like put them together.
You
for
said
some
Sword
reason.
Art, right?
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
Sword Art, like for me, like they're all in the
That's
like, for
what
me,
kicked
every time I
off
say,
that
I'm like,
genre.
It's the same anime, right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, that's like ReZero. I'm like, oh, I swear, like I thought that was the same anime.
But yeah.
Sword Art
Yeah.
Online is not on my list, by the way. Fuck that.
No.
Nah,
I don't think it's on many people.
that's like the
That's the
I've
meme.
just started
That's the
watching
beginner's
anime.
guide to
I mean, the
anime.
first
Yeah.
the first season, like the first 12 episodes, is good. Like that's why it was
The
good.
first 6 episodes is
I like
good.
it. Yeah.
Once I went to
Right.
Alpine, that's where it kind of dropped.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's season 2. Garbage. Useless.
Have you seen it when he's a girl? I can't even believe I
Oh,
watched
Gun
it.
Gun Gale?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gun Gale was.
Oh, that was so awkward for me, dude.
It was interesting, but then it got really
No.
awkward
Like
fast.
it wasn't even just like that. It was just like the way they approached it was so weird. Cause like the action in Gun Gale was actually good. Like that's when I stopped
Yeah.
watching was after
Yeah.
Gun Gale. But like the way they introduced it was like, ooh, you got the avatar that's super sought
Yeah,
after.
you got the super.
and then
rare
and then
avatar.
there was like occasions where like a dude would like walk in and be like, I want to talk to that girl, and then it's
Yeah.
I'm Kirito. It's like it's just like weird the way
Yeah.
Japan treated that. I was like,
Hey, bro, remember
Hey, man.
his cousin wants to sleep with him as well. So
oh dude,
Yeah, I love
I
that.
forgot about that, dude.
incest art online.
Ugh.
I
Hey,
never
man,
finished that.
It's what two nukes do to you.
It's what? What did he say? Oh.
Whoa,
You know,
Woo!
that's a rough one.
Chief.
Bada bing,
those-
bada-
with those two nukes, you start spitting out some garbage. You know?
I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. There's some wild stuff in Japan, that's for sure. But yeah,
Shoutouts to Fat Man.
no, we can't say that. That's too soon.
Yes, we can.
It's too soon. We can't.
What do you mean? That's a character in My Hero Academia.
Oh, you're right though. You're actually right.
That's not on my list either. I forgot about that.
It's
But
not
it
on your
doesn't
list.
deserve to be.
Oh,
on my
I was gonna
list.
say, it's on my list. Spoilers. But anyway,
Okay.
Kane, what is
So
your
that's Gonzo's?
number 6?
My number 6, it's gonna be Mob Psycho. All right, next.
Yeah, no, I mean we talked to death about it.
Okay, number 6 is Mob Psycho for me too. But
All right,
we talked
we
already
we
a
skip.
lot
Okay,
about
okay.
that.
So all right, boom.
I love
Yeah.
Mob Psycho so much.
Mob Psycho's amazing. But my number 6 is Attack on Titan. Attack on
forgot about
Titan
that.
is honestly it could be higher.
No,
On my list.
the best part of it is like it gets better each season. Like
Yeah,
it's
no.
like season 1's really good, but how
It's-
do you like keep doing
It's
that?
the
like,
only
wow.
show I think like it's one of those shows where it's like you're watching a classic as you're watching it. Like it's one of those shows because like season 1 obviously it became mainstream to wear scout jackets and that's you know you
Or
see
like
high
the-
school is wearing
it-
scout jackets and it's
the
like
year Attack
that's
on
how you know how
Titan came
influential
out,
it was. Yeah.
The year Attack on Titan came out, you went to Anime Expo. 95% of all
Oh, I'm
cosplay
sure.
was just people
I'm
wearing
sure.
scout jackets.
I'm sure it was, dude. But like,
It was insane
but
the
no,
amount of scout
that
jackets I
show,
saw that
man,
year.
it just got better and better, and then you start thinking about like, this is spoilers, so yeah. But when you start thinking about the name is called Attack on Titan, and the way you say it is Shingeki no Kyojin, right? And that's
SNK, baby.
that's also the name of the Titan that Eren inherits. So it all comes full circle. It's like it's so amazing, like the world building that they did. Like there's one specific episode where they find out the nature of their world, and it just introduces
changes
all this
everything.
lore and everything, and you're
Yeah.
like, holy shit, they're on this little island. Like, oh my god, it's insane. It's fucking insane. So
It's Fortnite, basically, right?
yeah, they drop in, dude. Where are we dropping, boys? That's Attack on Titan, basically. If you played
Yeah.
Fortnite, then you know what happens. But
Wit Studio's not picking up season 4 though, but
yeah,
it's a bummer. But I hope it's.
I hope it's
It
good. Though.
sucks
But it's
because-
gonna be the final season though. So
And that's what I like about it. It has an ending, dude.
no, yeah, I'm glad though.
Fuck these
sucks
ongoing
because
piece of trash
straight up-
Naruto looking ass. Boruto.
Naruto ended. Naruto.
Naruto
ended.
sucks.
Yeah,
though.
and then they fucking milked its tits with Boruto.
I don't want. Listen,
Oh, I have
Boruto.
not even watched
I will
Boruto.
never watch Boruto
Yeah.
because it's not Naruto.
Yeah, you
Naruto's
will.
finished.
One
no,
day that you're
Naruto's
bored, you're
finished.
like, "What's One Piece? What's Naruto
No,
up
no,
to?"
no. I'm telling you, the only ongoing shows that I will continue with is One Piece because that's the only show I'll care about that's
My
long.
God.
JoJo.
And like I tried to watch Bleach. People love Bleach. Couldn't watch Bleach. I thought it was boring.
I
as hell.
could not watch.
I couldn't
Bleach
watch it.
either.
I got
People
to
love
like
Bleach.
I got to like
Do it.
episode 12, and everyone's like, it picks up after episode 35, and I'm like,
I'm out.
and actually
I'm out.
no, but that actually is how Hunter x Hunter goes though, because spoilers.
Hunter x Hunter's trash. Fuck that.
Spoilers.
I don't wanna think-
Spoilers. Hunter x
Oh,
Hunter
bro.
is
bro.
only an honorable mention for me because
Oh,
I love Hunter x
damn.
Hunter. I love Hunter x Hunter,
Damn.
but because the second half gets crazy, some of the coolest fights in all of anime, some of the coolest characters. But the first 50 episodes, where Gon is just doing stuff, okay, you know, it is boring. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
For me, it was boring. It was a slog to get through the first 50 episodes.
Well,
So unironically, because there's the first time you see it's about to get cool is when the Phantom Troop starts killing people, right? That's when the show picks up, and that's like 50 episodes in. So.
Yeah.
So no,
You
so it's a great
can't
show,
tell me-
but
You can't tell me to watch X episodes before it
I
gets
know,
good.
I
I'm
know.
not gonna watch.
but
I'm
Hunter x
not-
Hunter is the only show where you can unironically say that.
Hunter x Hunter does not look appealing at all to me. I know it's a good
re-
show.
no, but
I think
I
the main
recommend
character
it.
looks super whack to me. He looks
I-
like a Pokemon
the
protagonist.
The main character is also fucking annoying to me.
The main character is annoying. The main character is annoying at first, but you don't watch the show for the main character.
It's,
To be honest,
it's a completely
don't.
different type
And
of show.
and it's like it's another one of those shows that has a banger of a power system. Super cool, super creative, amazing.
Nen? Wait,
Nen-
don't even. Mate, it's in my list. I'm gonna talk about
Yeah,
it.
we'll discuss it. But Nen is great, and but it's not even in my top 10 purely because of like the first 50 episodes. So
I don't know, because all the stuff I've seen of us, like the main protagonist gets like his power shit. He gets powered up, and he gets like all bulky, and he has like super long hair.
that's
It
when it
looks
gets
so weird.
no. It's meant to look weird because okay,
I'm gonna go take a leak.
No,
'cause I've been
we're-
holding it for a
we're-
while.
okay, yeah, go for it. No, we're gonna discuss that later. We're gonna discuss that's when the show gets insane. Okay.
Chimera Arc, baby.
Chimera Arc, amazing. So
Because
that-
like the only
so, yeah.
time, the only appeal that I have for that show is like I think there's like some little girl that gets like super buff as well.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
just fucking
Oh,
kicks the shit out
Biscuits,
of everyone.
Biscuit
Does
Kruger,
she have the red dress, blonde hair? Is that what you're
Yeah, she has
talking
blonde
about?
hair.
Biscuit. It's Biscuit Kruger.
The senpai.
She's like, she's awesome,
Yeah,
When they're in the
that's
game,
the only appealing I have.
dude.
about it.
The Greed Island arc. Oh, dude,
Oh,
I was watching
sick.
Yu-Gi-Oh all over again. I was like, I was like nostalgia hitting right now.
Oh, no.
But yeah, my number 6 is Attack on Titan. We'll get back to Hunter x Hunter. So, what is your number 6, Poizesto?
Yeah, I'm always gonna do this little shout out. If I've watched it, I'll talk about it. So yeah, I mean, Attack on Titan. It's not on my list, but
Nope.
yeah, honestly, world building. It's one of the only shows that actually got me to pick up the manga. And then the best bit is season 2, or was it season 3? Basically, it diverged off the manga.
I'm back.
So like, it was pretty
Wait, it
interesting.
did its own thing?
Yeah, like it kind of
The
went
Full
different
Metal
ways.
Alchemist.
Well, what are we
But-
talking about?
We're talking about Attack on Titan
Attack
manga.
on Titan.
Okay.
So like, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I really like us. Obviously, the animation, bruh, like fight scenes, even the newest season, that Levi scene,
Yeah.
like, bruh, like you can't say that that's not like just disgusting.
Oh, and
like,
and the
God.
the death charge. Oh my god.
Oh, bruh,
Dude.
so many good things about. I
Dude.
totally forgot about Titan.
And-
If I didn't
man.
forget about it, it
Yeah.
might have been on my list. But
Yeah.
there's probably a reason why I didn't
And
remember.
can I just say real quick, like I don't read manga because, like I said, I have too much free time, and I don't want to. I don't need to start reading manga because I know that's gonna be bad for
You
me.
need to start reading some
Yeah.
dojos.
So no,
That's what
stop
you
it. You need to stop it, Fataiz. You are banned from this podcast. No, but as an anime only, watching that show as it airs is something else.
Oh, trust.
I gotta tell you, it is something else.
Trust.
It's an experience. It's experience, okay?
It's sick.
So, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, I think
But,
for me as well, Attack on Titan is an honorable mention. I think the only reason I super dropped off on it is because it took way too long between season 1 and season 2.
Yeah, understandable.
That's why I started reading them.
Yeah,
because
lots
I
of-
can't
Like,
wait.
started
I
reading them
waited.
as well, but
I
it's like-
waited.
Wait.
I waited. I definitely did spoil myself on season 2 though, reading the Wikipedia. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Why would you read the Wikia?
Because I was
Get
like,
out of there.
I was like, I have to know a little bit more. So I knew Erwin was gonna die, but
Just go watch Attack on Titan abridged.
anyway, Poizesto, number 6. What you got?
So yeah, number 6 is the JoJo series.
Facts.
Man, JoJo. I mean, we've already said it before.
Mhm.
Amazing style, unique premise. What I actually really like about it as well is that it's a freaking. It's like it's a saga.
Mhm.
Like it's a generation.
That's
Which
that's one of the coolest things. I'm not gonna lie. As I was
Bro,
watching,
like,
I was
when
like,
see,
I was like
go
such
on.
a cool concept. It was like it's kind of like the
Yeah.
Avatar series. You know what I mean? Like how Legend of Korra.
Trust.
It's like yo, they could keep this going and have it be
Yeah,
unique.
yeah,
You know,
fully.
it's the same thing.
It just they did time skips in a really interesting way.
Yeah, it's great.
It's godlike, man. Like
great.
that is one of the big reasons why I like it. Season 1, I will say, for those of you who are like, "Oh, I'm gonna try it," and don't season.
It's slow.
Yeah, season 2 is so good.
Jonathan is a
Because-
wet piece of paper in personality.
Season 1 is a
I
slow
will-
starter. Season 1 is a
Yeah.
slow starter. It has its moments, but yeah, season
But,
2.
uh,
Joseph
Season 2
shows
is
up.
people's favorite. It was my favorite
Fire.
before season
Fire.
4. and
Fire.
it's still my second favorite so far. So
What's it?
Yeah.
The legendary technique bestowed upon our family. Just run away.
run away. Oh, so many
Yeah,
godlike
yeah.
moments with man.
But yeah, JoJo again, the whole generation thing, like getting to see my boy Jotaro in
In 4.
season
In
4,
four.
and he's
Oh.
just a
And
still a
6.
badass star platinum doing bits. So like the villains, you know, Dio, Dio is a menace.
Dio
like,
Brando.
The fight with
Oh
Dio,
my
yeah,
God.
great. But
Oh
that
my
see that's my
God.
only issue with part 3 though, is because it does get to be a slog for me.
Yeah,
like towards
Stardust Crusaders.
dude,
lasted
Stardust
so
Crusaders,
long.
I dropped it for a while, like
Right.
and then I came
It took
back.
me a while to get through
because
part 3.
because like it's just filler enemies after filler enemies, and that's why part 4
Right.
is a lot better in my opinion, is because it's the same ish formula but just better. Like they
Yeah, because
improved it.
every fight is so interesting.
And part 5
with
too.
Stan.
Yeah, part 5 too also does this. Yeah, but
I
yeah,
feel it's because Stans obviously were new in part 3,
Right.
so they were
No,
still
yeah.
like trying to figure
Yeah,
out.
because they were doing like a
Yeah.
monster of the week type of
yeah,
thing.
and
with
that's
Stardust
when I was like, okay, I could
Oh,
probably
right.
skip these episodes, you know, and
Mm,
like so
Crusaders.
that's
Episode was bad.
so like for example, when I was telling Jacob to watch it, he was like, dude, part 3 is fucking slow, and I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
Some of the fights, I was like, some of the fights are great.
Yes.
Watch like some of the highlights, like Hanged Man, Jay Guile, all of them. But like, and then I was like, okay, so watch the good fights and then just skip to Dio, because that's what you're watching. Part 3 for is the Dio fight, and yeah.
Yeah, JoJo's gotta represent my boy Jotaro, favorite Joe style hit, and yeah, just godlike series in general, man. Everything about JoJo's is just sick.
I honestly like Jotaro better in part 4, like his role.
I'm with you
Yeah.
as well, dude.
His,
Dude, his
fatherhood,
costume
bro.
changed all white.
Oh yeah, the white, yo, he was looking. He was looking.
Hella more into
clean.
dolphins.
Dude, part.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
and he's a marine bio. Oh my god, so sick.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
way
over
cooler.
there watching some dolphins. You
He's
know,
way
do it.
cooler in part 4.
He's sick.
But yeah. All right. So what is your number 6? Oh wait, you already said it. We skipped over your number 6s. Yours was Mob Psycho, and so was Kane's, right?
Mine was my top.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So number 5s. We're getting our
Number
top 5s here. The crunch. All right.
Man,
Number
this is
5.
hard. This is where the real stuff is at.
I feel like my first point 10 to 6 is a little bit out of order because I don't think I would put My Hero at number 5, but I'm gonna say it's number 5 for the sake of this.
Okay.
I don't have that much to say about it. You know, it's mainstream. It's
Mhm.
pretty good. It's like
Yeah.
it's good animation. You know what
I
else?
think that's the only reason I hate on that, because it's mainstream. Other than that, it's alright.
listen,
Pretty
Okay,
good.
hipster.
Yeah. So my number 5 is also My Hero. Okay. And this is my argument for My Hero. Okay. I put 1 on it. I was like, you gotta watch the show, man, because the thing about My Hero, okay, it's mainstream, but it's like imagine not watching Attack on Titan because it's mainstream, dude. It's the same reason for me. It's like you wouldn't stop yourself from watching it because it's that good, in my opinion. Like My Hero is great. It's emotional. It's awesome. It's got some of the most intense fight scenes I've seen in recent years. Period. Because the music, like the Deku versus Muscular fight, is one of my favorites of all time. Like the villains are amazing. This current season, this
Yeah.
current season right now, dude. Season 4, spoilers by the way, dude. The League of Villains fighting each other, dude. Like with the Overhaul guy, he blew that motherfucker up. I was like, like one of the villains, dude. He killed that motherfucker. He blew him up, or her. Sorry, he blew her up, dude.
Jeez.
Like insane. Like the villains and the world building in the society in that show, it's amazing. It's awesome. Kane,
Wait, actually,
it's like
I have some- yeah.
hold on real quick. You know The Boys, right? The Amazon Prime show.
Yeah.
Current season 4 is reminding me of The Boys right now. Have you gotten that vibe?
The comic?
No, not really. Yeah, the comic. But Amazon
yeah,
has
the
a show.
comic. But it's an Amazon Prime show. It's really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, watch it. It's 8 episodes. I watched it in a day. As soon as Kane told me to watch it.
You'll just binge it in one
Yeah.
go. It's that good.
But no, yeah, that's why I like My Hero though. It's got amazing animation. It's got United States of Smash. Like it's great.
My downsides for My Hero.
Hey.
Well,
What's up, Killjoy?
Hey.
All right.
Well,
Welcome, Killjoy, to the podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me finish.
why does
let's-
Killjoy always make it for the top 5?
Yeah, he made it for the top
That's
5.
my question.
But anyway, let's let Kane finish his thought. Kane, what's up? What was your downside?
I mean, I have some downsides. So, like one of them is like I'm not a big fan of all these anime tropes. Like the one perverted character.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What the fuck's that purple guy
the
doing?
only problem,
Get
yeah,
outta here.
that's the only problem with the show
What's
for me.
wrong with the purple guy?
Like typically, I mean, like
Yeah.
I think My Hero like does some of its tropes, executes some of them pretty well.
Mhm.
But other like there's just like some I just don't like.
Yeah, that's
And then I don't like the villains that much. I'm gonna be honest.
really
Like they're just like
What
I
about
don't think they're very
Stain?
interesting.
dude.
Like the fucker with the hand on his face, like he's not
Okay,
interesting.
he's not interesting, but
Nah, he's
Stain,
white.
Stain is a great villain.
Yeah, Stain was okay, but like
Stain was
that's like the
great.
only one, right?
I love Stain.
All the rest like
well,
suck.
I like the new one. You don't like the new one? Overhaul?
Overhaul is I don't know much about him so far, but it looks like
I know,
from
but
what
he-
people have been saying, he's okay.
He seems.
I don't know.
He seems cool.
He's the opposite of All Might, right?
So
am I thinking about-
Stain? No, Stain. Yeah.
No, Stain wasn't he the guy with the bandana?
Yeah,
swords?
yeah. But
I think he's talking about one for or
Oh
all-
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking about
All
all
for
for
one.
one,
Yeah, yeah.
or one for all away.
Yeah. No, it's confusing. But no,
Three
yeah.
Musketeers, right?
The opposite to All Might is dope also.
Okay, yeah, he's hard. He's on that. He's
I don't think all for ones are cool either. I'm gonna be honest.
damn fair.
Man.
I mean, like he's not
No,
very interesting.
No, as a
Just
character,
wrong.
you're right. You're right.
Oh
As a
yeah,
character,
yeah.
it's not-
But I just like the premise
Yeah.
that there's
But
another.
the fight itself, oh,
Oh yeah,
God,
No.
ruthless.
For me, that stays in honorable mention. For me, I like the music.
that's
more
what I'm
than
talking
actual
about.
show.
The music,
The music's good.
the
Yeah, it's
music
like,
is perfect for the scenes.
Like You Say Run is like classic at this point,
Yeah,
right?
it's great.
yeah.
It's great. So yeah, welcome Killjoy to the podcast. He showed up about the same time as last time. So Killjoy on this podcast will most likely be popping in after work, because after all, we gotta get the bread. So Killjoy,
Don't you
we
have
are
that YouTube finance?
yeah. So we just hit our number 5s. So Poizesto is gonna be next, but run us through. Do you have your list?
What?
Top 10 top 10 anime / cartoons.
Oh,
Animated media.
okay. So I do like 10 through 5, right?
Huh?
10 through 5?
No, we're just doing 5.
You
through
can
one
do
now.
whatever. Yeah, we're like 5 is my 5th favorite show. So like you can go
Okay.
whatever order you want.
Okay, so I'll start with like 5.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn you up a little more.
Man, that might be like actually kind of hard.
We gotta go
Am I
off
like
the top.
prioritizing anime on this, or?
I mean, it's whatever you want. Like,
Yeah, anime,
it's for me. It's
cartoons, animated
for me. It's
film,
all anime, and Poizesto it's all anime.
CGI.
But if you don't like,
Okay.
I would say prioritize anime. But if
Totally
you have
okay.
if you have cartoons, that's fine.
Okay, I think I could probably put on think of 5 anime.
Yeah.
that I
So
like.
so do your 10 to 5 then.
Okay, so I'll put like 5 as Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
No.
like.
I'm saying start at your number 10 and then go up to your.
Oh,
5.
okay.
Yeah.
Thinking of 10 is like kind of hard to do
Yeah.
all anime.
Yeah, that's why I said just do it from 5 since
Yeah.
we're at 5.
Yeah, I'll just do from 5.
Okay. Yeah. Just different.
I
Okay.
could probably think of 5.
Okay. We'll come back to you. Okay. You start thinking about them then, and we'll come back to you. All right. We'll start at your 5. So, Poizesto, your
All right,
number 5.
so number 5 is gonna be Hajime no Ippo.
Oh my god! How did I forget to put that on?
But
Okay, I need to make some space.
I gotta say
I
this
gotta make
though,
some
like
space.
I gotta say this.
I'm so glad
If-
you're the only other person I know that has seen that show.
Fuck!
If
I've
this
seen it
list,
as well!
And
if
Kodak.
this
So
list
godlike.
was more than like
Shit,
10,
what are
like
more?
I would have
Okay.
so many sports anime on here, like Haiku, One Out, Yoshimitsu no Pedo, Kurokuro no Basket. Bro, like sports anime is actually god tier. Those ones I listed, if you haven't, definitely check them out. But my favorite one out of all of them is Hajime no Ippo, just because
Fuck it, my 5 is Hajime
man,
no Ippo.
Ippo, like such
forgot
a
about
such a
Hajime no Ippo,
sick
what the fuck?
protagonist. You just follow his journey, man,
Dude.
and like you just see every step of the way. And it's one of the that show really got me into like training, like going to the gym, like
That's
working
what
out.
I'm saying,
Bro, like it's so motivational, like it's
bro.
like low key, like it's so sick.
Listen, I
Hajime no
need
Ippo.
like okay.
Like shit.
It's not in my top 10, and I really wanted it in my top 10, but purely because of the fact that it doesn't
I
have
made some room.
as much legacy value for me. But if I could put it at my 11, it would be my 11. Okay,
Right.
so Hajime no Ippo for me is amazing because like what I feel like everyone that's seen the show, dude, it's like
knows, bro.
you know, because for me
Yeah.
that's what made me. I was like, I want to start boxing.
Yeah, dude.
Like I want
Elephant
to.
dick.
I want. No, I was literally like, I want like
I would have started working out,
dude,
like
I was like, yo, and then it was like, dude, I need to grind harder in the gym too, like everything, dude. It's
Yeah.
amazing. And then the fights themselves. Listen, the fights in Hajime no Ippo are
So
better
sick.
than most, like 90% of
Yes.
shonen battle anime.
So
The
sick.
impact, dude, the steam with the wind up, the Dempsey roll.
Yo, bro.
Dempsey roll.
Dude.
For a bit, I had that.
Oh my
For a bit, my avatar was
Yo.
that one like American
Takamura? Or,
Hawk?
the...
getting
Okay, yeah.
punched, like when he
Yes.
got punched in the liver.
Yeah,
by,
Yes.
Hawk.
By Kamogawa. Dude.
By Takamura.
No,
Yeah.
Kamogawa. No, because the ending arc was the
Was it
World
like-
War II. The
Wait,
the
are you
Jap-
talking about?
it was
Oh, the
it's-
World War II thing.
the World War II one, where it was the Americans were beating up
Yeah.
the Japanese guys, and so
Yeah.
that's the coach. That's their coach,
Yeah,
Kamogawa.
that was the coach.
It's him punching the major, and
There's
oh,
no way that's what his name was.
his name is Kamogawa. The
Yeah,
Japanese
Kamogawa.
coach.
It's not. There's no way it's pronounced like that though.
I don't Kamogawa.
How do you say Kamogawa?
I don't know if
This
that
man,
was.
you this man was gonna say Kamogawa. Kamogawa.
Kamogawa.
I can't even remember.
This
like,
is some
how-
K-Kona ass shit, Cortana ass bitch. All right, I know.
Okay, no, it is spelled like that.
It's
okay. I
Kamogawa,
couldn't
yeah.
remember how it was spelled.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, wait, was
But
it?
like dead ass, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I want to buy a Kamogawa like hoodie. Like there's like
No,
like if you guys
know what I want to
There
get?
one,
I've been finding hard to find this.
Mhm.
All the wrestling posters that are actually in the anime,
Mhm.
I've been looking for them as actual real life posters, like
Yeah.
like the fucking Takamura versus Hawk poster, the Sendo versus Ippo poster, the all those posters, the real life posters. I've been trying to find them.
dude
online,
and
but
I
not
know
online.
there's older series besides that 12 episode one, and I want to watch them all after watching that show because dude, godlike. It's
Yeah.
like I could talk about that show forever, honestly. It's
They haven't
it's
finished it,
personally
right?
influential. Like
The
Yeah.
manga's still ongoing.
Like, and I will
Oh,
say,
yeah.
so Naruto's higher up in my list. It gives me the same motivation. It's up there. It's the only other show that's matched Naruto in terms of motivating you, for me.
Right,
Like, is
word,
Hajime no
word,
Ippo.
word.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hajime no Ippo just probably yeah. Like if it was a different list and top 10 sports anime, it would be number
Oh, it's easily,
three.
easily.
That's why I had to honorable mention all the others. I've watched
yeah.
a
No, yeah, and
That's
like,
definitely my top.
hey, when Kuroko's was airing, dude, like I still gotta finish Kuroko's. I haven't finished Kuroko's, but Kuroko's has got like.
Kuroko's is
awesome.
good. I watched that.
I know Kane put me on it, and I still haven't finished
my.
it.
You
but
know what's
Kuroko's-
funny? Like,
All-Star
I'm just, like-
generation.
I'm thinking like these guys are playing like insane levels. Like, what is like LeBron like in this universe, right? Like,
No,
what is he
that's
doing in this
true.
universe?
That's true, yo. LeBron literally has Saiyan hair in this universe.
Yo, where's Steph Curry?
Yeah, honestly though.
yeah, like if like
Imagine.
the green hair guy shoots from anywhere, what does Steph Curry do? Like fucking
Dude,
like
I know.
guy
dude.
close his eyes, like what?
I know. No, yeah, that shit is lit.
Yeah.
But
So that was my number 5.
that's your number 5. Okay, cool. And that's yours as well, Foot Dives, right?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Takamura versus Hawk is a fight you need to watch, though.
Yeah.
God, like Takamura,
Godlike
best like
episode.
like
Takamura-
I guess,
Takamura
brotherhood
needs to be
figure
the
or
next
whatever.
Tekken character.
Oh my god,
That would be insane.
bruh.
Bro,
Dude, that would be a
Takamura-
sick
Takamura-
crossover.
Fighting game,
That would be
dude.
a sick crossover, dude.
Dude, Takamura versus Kuma is a 10-0 matchup.
Oh my god.
Dude, just
Bro.
make a Hajime no Ippo fighting game.
There is a Hajime no
Whoa.
Ippo fighting game.
Oh what?
It's on the Wii.
Yeah, fuck
Oh
all
wow.
that.
Japan
It's
exclusive.
not gonna be
Wow.
like an.
Go
actual-
watch. Go watch Spooky playing it, bro. There is actually a
It's not gonna
Takamura
be
fighting game.
like an actual fighting game.
I know we've dedicated
It's on the
this,
Wii and it's on
this
PlayStation
spot
2.
to so much time, but dude, I want to, like, low key, I've wanted to make watching that show yearly a tradition of mine, just to motivate me every year.
I go
So
watch
good.
the Takamura versus
Amazing.
Hawk fight like yearly.
It's so good. But anyway,
I need to rewatch it to be honest.
yeah,
Low key.
and so do I. Kane, what's your number 5?
number
Oh,
5.
we started with you, right? Who's my hero?
No,
Yeah,
it would be
oh, yeah, I'm going
Killjoy's
number-
number 5, right?
Oh yeah, I'm on
Yeah,
number
no,
four.
his 5 was number. Okay, so back to Killjoy then. What is your 5?
Mr. Brent.
about like some more stuff.
Get closer to the mic. We can't hear you.
I thought about some like more shows,
Some more shows.
and especially since he said Hajime no Ippo,
Mhm.
I would put my number 5 as Megalobox.
Hell yes.
What? That show is shit.
That's the other
Shut up,
boxing
Kane.
anime, right?
Shut up. Yeah, it's the other one. That's an honorable mention for me as well.
Literally murder you.
Megalobox is amazing. The
that
music,
show is fucking ass.
the music is still on my Spotify. I love
Also,
that
I'm gonna have to put like number 6 as Afro Samurai.
show. Okay, bet. No,
Hard.
dude, if you guys haven't seen Megalobox, it's the same aesthetic style as like a Cowboy Bebop, and it's got
Yeah.
if you guys have seen Samurai Champloo or Cowboy Bebop, okay, Megalobox has the same tier of music. You have to watch it for the music
Oh,
alone.
damn, really?
Yes, Poizesto, you gotta watch
Megalobox is, like-
Megalobox. It's 12
Yeah, I
episodes.
haven't
It's-
seen it,
it's
so
12
it looks
episodes.
It's not
wild.
like
It's amazing.
it's not like the
I
only
don't know
thing that
about
it has is
all
music
of it. I
though.
think
Like
you'll-
it's really
No, it's not just the music, but honestly though,
Yeah, the
the
art
thing
style
is
looks
the
proper.
art style is amazing. But the thing is though, I know okay. So one common criticism is the fights won't blow you away the same way as Hajime no Ippo, right? But to
So-
be honest, it's more of a grounded story than like a fighting based show. There's fights in the
Not
show,
more like
but
extravagant.
it's
the fights
info.
a lot
Yeah.
because they're more like of a. They try to like make the fights look more realistic.
yeah.
So it's not like
It's not like
hyped
the
up
crazy
anime
steam.
stuff like
Yeah.
Hajime no Ippo
Damn
does.
zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead it's
Yeah.
more like like what an actual boxing
Uppercut.
match would look like almost.
Right.
Dude,
Alright, cool.
my current phone
Cross
my
counter.
current phone background is still Megalobox. So I love that show.
Alright. Definitely gonna watch that soon.
It's good.
All right.
That's
so
the problem. The one guy that recommends me anime, he just told me like, it's like kind of an inferior Hajime no Ippo, but that doesn't mean it's bad.
it's a different Hajime no Ippo for
I
different
mean,
reasons.
that's like when I say like Stone Ocean's the worst JoJo part. It's like it's
Yeah.
still
It's in that same
a
vein
JoJo
for
part.
sure.
It's still a JoJo.
But and
Yeah.
equating it, I mean, I haven't even seen Stone. Like I haven't read the JoJo manga, but
you shouldn't.
but in terms of like, it's not even a bad show though. It's not comparable in terms of like it's the worst of something. It's just different from Hajime no Ippo. So if you're expecting a Hajime no Ippo, you will be disappointed. But don't go into it thinking it's gonna be that. So, but yeah. So Kane, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is gonna be One Punch Man. I just had pure joy watching that show.
It's godlike.
I know y'all didn't put it in your top 10, but like
No, it's
the
godlike.
animation-
It was in my top 10 originally.
Yeah, season 1 definitely.
Oh yeah, see, okay, yeah, I'm talking about season 1. Like, don't mention the joke of a season 2 that was.
Season 2 was okay. It's not good, but it's not amazing.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
it's
awful.
meh.
But like season 1, oh man, like I just never had so much joy watching.
But,
It's
yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
like visually. Like,
But I mean, when season 2 was airing though, like the last fights with the last couple fights with Garo going ham on the heroes, it was good.
yeah, I mean, like the thing is, like I briefly like read the manga, and like I'm just like, bro, the still like the
I mean,
still
the
like
webcomic.
Yeah.
no the manga.
Yeah, comic.
I mean, it has the webcomic,
Webcomic.
then it has the manga,
Mhm.
then it has an anime.
Mamic.
The mommy.
Mommy.
No, but yeah, One Punch is
My bad.
great.
Okay, no, but like I'm like, but no, when you look at the art for like, I think it's like the artist like Murata, like his art is literally like in still frames, is literally better than animation. Yeah, they could have just like
Oh,
copy
yeah.
pasted the fucking paper. You know,
Yeah, I saw some of the manga panels and I was like, yo.
I'm gonna have to check it out because I want to know who is the. So I want to start reading them.
Do you want to know who what is? You cut out.
I want to know who the number 1 hero is. Kind of.
no, it's not revealed in the manga. If you're
Oh,
wondering.
still. Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
look, yeah, I will start reading it though. Cause
Yo,
Yeah,
the
it-
gorilla.
oh, damn, that looks pretty nice.
That's oh man, the fucking mosquito wife.
Why not? The
man.
mosquito chick.
Yo, but nah, definitely you could binge Megalobox and One Punch
Hey,
Man
look.
season 1 in a day. You
Piccolo.
could do it.
Yeah.
You know what's worse than One Punch Man season 2? A One Punch Man the game.
Oh,
Oh,
my god.
You beat me
the
to it. I'm
arena
gonna
fighter
talk
one?
about it right now.
The arena
Have
fighter.
you seen how garbage that
I
game
didn't
is?
look at
Everyone
any
said
footage. I didn't look at any.
Dude,
footage.
it's
Wait, like okay, I
'Cause
know y'all
looked at
see it.
screenshots and I could tell.
It's a
Do you
team
know the
arena
gimmick?
fighter.
Yeah, it's
team
a
arena
3v3
And
arena fight.
if-
But do you know
if
what the
you pick
gimmick of Saitama is?
Yeah, so
is it?
it's you get he gets lost on his way to the fight, and so you just don't have a third character for 150 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm watching
Landing a
gameplay now. I see
which
it.
they haven't really like landing certain combos is you trim, I think it's like 10 seconds off.
Yeah, on
And
the
if you get a
meter.
perfect
On the-
guard,
on the
you trim
time.
5 seconds off. And so
What the?
you're
fuck?
literally waiting for him to show up, and when he shows up, every other character can't deal damage to him. He doesn't take knockback, and his moves do insane damage. So if he gets
They're
there
basically one shots.
and you
Yeah.
don't run out of time, then you just win. But if the
Nah.
other person also has Saitama, then he doesn't take knockback from Saitama from himself, but he still takes damage. And so Like, and from what people are saying is that Saitama's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Because the meta
From,
that I've
like, the
seen for
most
that
recent
game is
gameplay,
people
people are
choose
like-
fast characters
Bro.
and they
So-
run around the arena till their Saitama gets to
Oh
the
my
arena.
That's
God.
so
And
whack.
And they just one shot the other. Yeah,
What I saw from like some people saying is like I saw two things. One is Saitama's broken, and two is this game might be worse than Jump Force.
Oh my god. It gave me Jump Force
Bro, like
vibes.
the animations, like I can't even tell when someone's hitting.
yeah,
What?
yeah. The hit stop, all that animation looks kind of wonky.
It's
Looks so
Yeah.
weird.
The fact that Saitama runs on a timer is a neat mechanic, but no.
it's funny because
That's great.
if you have Saitama versus Saitama, the one that loses, like if one of them dies, he's just like, all right, I'm gonna leave this up to you.
Yeah,
guys.
he doesn't
I'm
even
gonna
like
go through."
have a knockdown
He's like,
animation. He's just like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, he's like the bargain bin deal at the supermarket, so I'm gonna leave this to you
I
guys.
just realized-
and he just leaves.
I just realized I wasn't playing music the whole time. Oh, well, it's
Like,
fine.
what
World of
the-
Dark now.
Alright, anyway. Okay, so that's One Punch Man number 4 for Kane. That was your 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So my number 4 is Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, I mean, it's classic for a reason. It's one of the most, like, the show itself, like, I tried to watch Cowboy Bebop when I was younger, and I was like, this is boring. But the more I've watched shows done by Shinichiro Watanabe, who, you know, is the director of Cowboy Bebop, it's an episodic show, right? So I was like, this show's going nowhere. But that's because each episode is a self-contained story. And the more I, like, watched it, the more I realized I prefer that format for a short contained show like Cowboy Bebop. Because it's got select story episodes, and then the rest of it is just, like, the whole point is you're just following them on a journey, basically. And, like,
Yeah.
so I guess the best comparison I could make is it's One Piece, but in 26 episodes, condensed. Like, the reason you watch One Piece for the journey is kind of why you watch Cowboy Bebop. And so, I don't know. That's the comparison I'd make. And also, the animation's clean, obviously. It's stylish. Music's great. Spike,
One of the better dubs.
bang. Yeah,
in my opinion,
the dub
as
is good. Like Spike, before he fights Vicious, when he talks to Faye, is like... It's just... And then, like, Ed... Like, it's an oof. It's just an oof. And then Ed leaving, too, is, like, way more sad than I expected it to be. Like, because I didn't like Ed. The reason I dropped the show originally was because Ed was annoying. But then, like, Ed grows... You watch Ed grow up and everything, and, like, her dad...
Oh, man.
her dad's, like, a shit show. Like...
Yeah.
And so her family's basically the people on the Bebop. And, like, Jet... I mean, I'm biased. But Jet is a badass
Oh my
character.
God.
Jet's a badass character, and he's
Jet.
awesome. And, like, I don't know, it's something special for a reason. So that's my number 4.
See you, Space Cowboy.
Yep, that's my number 4.
My
I was gonna say
number
something.
4. Go on.
No, go ahead. I forgot.
Alright.
Turn your light
My
back
number
on,
4
by the way.
is gonna be Sakamoto Hadezuga.
Ah, I've heard good things.
Is that what I think it is?
As
I
it's
literally have
called.
never heard of that in
Wait,
my life.
Is it
Is
My
the
Name is
English name?
Sakamoto?
It's
My
yeah.
name-
Haven't you heard? I'm
Okay.
Sakamoto. So
Yo,
if you,
that show is so
actually got,
funny,
I
dude.
totally forgot about that.
Wait.
you
What
have
show is it
not
called again?
seen this,
Haven't you
Sakamoto
heard of
Hadezuga.
Sakamoto?
Haven't you heard My Name is... Yeah,
Yeah,
haven't you heard of
in English.
Sakamoto?
Haven't you heard I'm Sakamoto? So it follows the guy called Sakamoto, who is like the cruelest
Yeah.
in the student body.
Oh, I know what
Basically-
you're talking about now. I know what you're
Yeah.
It's just so over the top, and like this show came out like when I was like doing like a lot of like stressful time. Like I had like a lot of exams, like a lot of stuff going on in my life. So watching it weekly and just knowing I have something to look forward to that's gonna be A tier, it's probably why it's so high in my list. Like, I can still remember some of the scenes in the episode. Like there's this one scene when there's like a fire starting in the house,
Uh-huh.
and then they're like, "All right, watch this awesome technique," and he starts moving left and right, to like you know,
To like
burn
put it
the
out?
fire.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and then all these other people in the room who started the fire, they're like, "Oh my god, this guy is a genius!" And then they all start doing it, and then the teacher literally walks in, opens the door, and you just see 4 guys around the fire just dancing around the fire.
Damn, I might have to
Bro,
watch this show
honestly,
because like when it
No,
was
nah,
but
it's
it's
so
funny
godlike.
because the main
It's
reason-
so
They
godlike.
thought that he was doing that movement to bring in wind to the
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
But the main reason was because he was doing that to make sounds. So the
Oh,
teacher shows
right.
up instead.
It's
That's so
so
funny.
godlike, man.
wait, that's funny actually.
One of the most funniest
Okay.
animes I've seen.
No, yeah, because
That's
like
probably why
I
it was
remember
so
when
high,
no
man.
like when like you were saying though like when it was airing I remember it set the internet on fire. I was like everyone's talking about the show
Yeah.
and I was like I didn't want to watch
Yeah.
it because I wasn't in the mood for something like there was like a joke. And at the time I was like I want to
Right.
watch anime that like have serious plot lines.
I want to
only.
watch.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Dragon
but
Ball.
I want to
true.
watch it
It's
though. I want to watch that now.
You should definitely watch it. bro.
It's
That
so
sounds
I forgot
that
about
sounds funny. That sounds funny.
One of my like favorite moments was the, like whenever they were gonna like there's that one like big bad senior guy or whatever who had just like kept repeating like his senior year and he was like above everyone or whatever,
Yeah.
and they were like trying to get him out of the school, and so they had like all lined up and they were gonna carry him out, but the deal was like how do you get him to like fall on top of him, and Sakamoto comes up behind him, he's like special technique knee destruction.
Yeah, special
And
tennis.
he just fucking pushes his knees into the back of the other guy and makes them fall over.
There's just so many godlike. There's another. I could talk about so many. Bit when he's like,
Special
they're like
technique.
pulling like a prank on him, and they like try and take the chair from underneath
Yeah, and he
his
just sits
chair,
there with
and he
it.
just sits in the air, like literally.
I'ma
he's
watch this show.
on his
I'ma watch
desk,
this show.
and he's just sitting in the air.
It
I'ma
was
watch
really
this shit.
funny when he turned that short fat
Oh,
kid
man.
gay too.
Oh
Oh
my,
yeah, gay for him.
yo, there's so many funny scenes.
And like the
There's
short
one
kid
scene
had
as
to
well,
like come to terms that he'd never be with him.
Oh man, if you haven't seen it, just go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
watch
should
it. I'm gonna watch it.
definitely
It's
watch
not
it.
you. You
Yeah,
guys have sold me.
it's
You guys have sold me. I'm gonna watch it.
Godlike.
It's so funny. It's
All right.
the best.
So you're number 4 foot dives.
Ah,
Turn your lights on. Gamer lighting is not lit. Right
I'll
now.
do that after.
Okay.
After.
All right. Fine.
You did
Okay,
just play
so
the-
number 4 is Breaking Bad. I'm kidding.
You had me for a second. I was
That's-
like, what is
that's anime.
what is Breaking Bad though? I was like, hold on a second. Walter White.
Okay, so the last cartoon I have on my list, I gotta say, is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Banger.
Fair.
All right, that's disrespectful. How that's not number one.
Banger.
That's the last cartoon I have.
Oh, okay.
Problem.
So that's your
So,
number
I
1
don't know.
cartoon.
Do people consider it anime? I've seen people.
Some
fight
people
over that.
consider it. I don't really care enough.
I
call it a
It was made in-
cartoon.
It was made in
Whatever.
U.S.
I call it a
so-
cartoon, but I don't care.
Japanese
I really
cartoon.
just don't care. Like it qualifies if you want it to qualify to me.
Still,
Anime means
regardless.
Japanese only.
I mean, I call it a cartoon, but like I don't
It's a cartoon,
I don't care.
but hands down, one of the
It's
best
anime
cartoons-
inspired. It's just like it's meant
Yeah.
to look like anime. So
One of the best cartoons ever made
Mhm.
for little kids, even adults. The plot is so good.
yeah,
Animation is high quality. Writing is high quality. Voice acting is high quality. Uncle,
Iroh.
it's the best.
Yes.
Best character.
Quick tangent on Avatar. So, my friend Zach, you guys know legendaries. Oh gosh, towel. Oh god, TOS.
I wasn't paying attention.
It's okay. Don't pay attention. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. Young ones watching. Avert the eyes. Okay.
I don't even know what happened.
Okay. So no. Anyway, quick tangent.
Dog, I
on
just looked over at a mirror. I got my fucking dick hanging out.
Stop. No. No. But okay, so my friend Zach, some of you stream monsters know him as Minecraft is still
Minecraft-
cool.
Yeah.
AKA the guy that
We really
has
out
done
here.
a lot that has pissed me off in the past.
Yeah.
But one of
He's
my
linked
best
your
friends.
name and your address.
Yes, he's done nope. Never happened. I don't know. My
Jet
name
Smith,
my name
right?
is John
Jet
Smith. It's John Smith actually.
Jet Smith.
But anyway, so in high school, so Zach always imitated Uncle Iroh whenever he could. So he'd always just walk up to me. He'd go, "Zuko, inner peace, inner peace." So every time I think of Avatar, I think of Zach acting like Uncle Iroh. It's like, "Zuko, I need me a vodka Red Bull stat," like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, dude.
So, yeah.
Legend of Korra is garbage too.
Nah.
Nah,
Legend of Korra is
blood
good.
bending though.
Legend of Korra is sick.
Blood bending.
Legend of
That's
Korra
hard.
sucks. But Bloodbending was an Avatar too.
It was,
Oh,
but
was
it was
it?
no, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was the one episode, the scary episode. That was the horror
The one
episode.
episode, the scary
Oh.
episode. Yeah, the horror episode.
That was actually scary. Not even lying.
Yeah.
It was.
When I was rewatching Avatar in high school to refresh myself before I watched Korra, I got to the bloodbending episode and I was like, like actually.
I'm probably so.
And that shit ends so good where she's like, "Ha! I made you do it.
Yeah.
So now you're part of me."
Yeah. But anyway, so Killjoy, what's your 4?
I literally thought of it. Boondocks.
Boondocks.
Oh,
Classic. Didn't the Boondocks guy die recently?
What do you mean?
Like
Boondocks guy?
one of the
right?
beloved voice actors died.
I bet you it was Uncle Ruckus.
I'm not sure, but yeah. Boondocks. Zach loves the Boondocks. A lot of people love the Boondocks. I love the music. The music is godlike. Music's
Voice
godlike.
actor dies. John Witherspoon is that?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Voice worked in anime series Boondocks.
Have any of you else seen Boondocks? Because I haven't really sat down
I've
and
seen
watched it.
clips of it.
I've seen
That's
clips,
the most
obviously.
I've seen.
Yeah, I've watched an episode here and
I've
there.
not seen that.
Oh, he was the granddad.
Okay.
Boondocks.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, it was like recently he
Is that
died.
Adult Swim show, right?
Yeah, I don't even know where it aired. Adult Swim, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is Adult Swim.
So on to our top 3s. Kane, what is your number 3?
Number 3, Full Metal Alchemist. Good.
Respect.
Oh,
Brotherhood,
That's all
right?
I got. Yeah, Brotherhood.
Okay.
nice.
That's all you need to say.
Yeah,
I mean,
So off the bat, you need to sell me on this show because I really need to watch the show.
You
but
haven't
I'm not
seen it?
convinced
Okay,
on it.
alright.
I
Let me-
think if you like Avatar,
Tell
you'll
me.
like Full Metal.
If you like
it's
Avatar,
a-
yeah.
It's a very contained like magic system, right? Like you know how in Avatar, like it just like everything follows like rules, and it's like nothing's like really broken.
Except
Not that
bloodbending.
Yeah, well, I mean, like in the original series, that's not broken because you can only do it in the full moon or whatever.
Mhm.
And metal bunting's OP because Toph is OP. That's different. Toph is just a prodigy.
Yes. But yeah.
But okay, so let me sell you on Brotherhood right quick. Brotherhood.
Not original.
I mean, I haven't even seen the original, to be honest.
I mean, like if you want to watch original, like
Just
you
watch
can.
Brotherhood.
It's not bad. It's pretty good, but like Brotherhood is better.
Brotherhood has some of the fights are actually still like the final fight in Brotherhood is one of my favorite fight scenes of any medium ever. It's godlike, amazing. I love that. The final fight. Brotherhood is super depressing at times, but it's got some of the most unique characters. It's the first like truly like mature story in an anime I watched. Like it's like thought provoking. It's fucked up shit, you know, and the characters are all amazing. So you gotta watch it. Like
Yeah, it has some really good.
like for example, minor spoiler for the first like arc is like a certain character dies and it changes the whole thing. Like you know, I'm sure you guys know that GIF that gets shared everywhere, like of Roy Mustang with his head held down in the rain. It's in response to that character dying from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's a GIF everyone posts on Twitter for like a sad moment. It's like I'll see you again or whatever he says.
It's also just like meme. It's like the Ed word meme of the dog.
Yeah.
And
It's like I think you've probably seen that before.
Yeah, that like out of Full Metal Alchemist, that's the only thing I know about the girl with the dog stuff.
Yeah, you just gotta watch it though. Gotta watch it, man. It's not even that long of a watch, and once you,
It's a pretty long watch.
I mean, it's 64 episodes, so it's not.
That's
It's
pretty
not. It's longer than average, but it's long in a good way. Like because you don't want it to be a 24 episode show, for that kind of show. So all I would say is you just need to sit down and finally start watching it.
And guess what?
You watch.
It has an ending, and I love endings.
It does have an ending. Exactly. It's a great ending, actually. As a matter
Yeah,
of
it's
fact.
a really good ending.
Great ending. So yeah, it's a pretty much a 10 out of 10 show. So yeah, so on to my number 3. My number 3 is Naruto. I grew up on Naruto. Not much needs to be said. Like the music, I still work out to the music. Like amazing, super amazing, top tier characters, top tier. And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even finished Shippuden yet. Like I know what happens, but I haven't even finished it. Like I got up to the Kaguya fight, and I was just like, all right. So I got like 50 episodes left. I've had like 50.
Your end game.
Yeah, I have like 50 episodes left, and I've had 50 episodes left since 2015. So I'll get around to it eventually. But I mean, I don't need to finish it to know, like, it's in my
Yeah.
top 3. And I've seen the final fight with Naruto and Sasuke. That's one of the best done fights in anime as well, because,
Oof.
dude, it's beautiful. It's actually beautiful.
Yeah.
And then the Obito versus Kakashi fight, again, beautiful.
Oh my
It's got some of the
God.
most amazing fights in any medium. It just does. The only like if I were to rate my top 10 fights or top 5 fights in any shows, it would be Dragon Ball Broly, which I just watched recently, and then there's like 4 of those spots could be filled by Naruto fights. They just could.
Broly, Super
The other 4,
Broly?
yeah, Super Broly. So
Okay.
so that would be my top 5 fights. Would be like those.
Broly.
But yeah, so Naruto, growing up, obviously, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the person I am today was partly shaped because I grew up watching Naruto. Like, I like, it's just, that's just a fact for me. And like a lot of my friends too, like, you grew up watching that show, and it like actively encouraged me to be a determined person. You know what I mean? And like drive and grind and all of that. So that's why Naruto is my top 3. I would have put it at number 2 had it not been for my other 2 shows, but it's my number 3. Actually, I'm gonna impromptu switch it. It's my number 2. I'm gonna put Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is my number 2, but I'm gonna switch it to number 3. Naruto's my number 2. So, and we've already talked about Brotherhood. So,
Yeah, go on.
no, yeah, that's all I gotta say. What's your number 3?
So these next 3 can pretty much, I think, can interchange a lot. But actually, no, my top 2 they interchange quite a bit. But my number 3 is gonna be Hunter x Hunter for sure.
Respect.
Hunter x Hunter. I talked about it earlier in the podcast. So where do I even start? So it's a typical shonen in the sense that, you know, same generic character has to go through different trials, tribulation, you know, get stronger, whatever. But it's just the fights. The fights are so unique just because of the whole idea of Nen. So, like, Nen, the way it works is based on your personality, and because of that, it means that you get all these cool different characters, and it's unique to how they are as a person, how they fight. So it's like really interesting to see a person actually fights an actual battle. And the actual world itself is just godlike. Like, you have Kurapika, who's has his own thing with the Phantom Troop going on. You got Killua and his family and all the crazy stuff with him. I will say that, yeah, Gon is kind of a dead protagonist. Overall, in the grand scheme of things, like, things really pick up, I would say, around the Chimera arc, which is one of my favorite arcs.
No, yeah,
in any
that's the
anime.
only reason the
Like,
show people watch the show. Like, for me at least,
Like, oh
that's
my
why it's talked
God.
about. It's the Chimera arc. Everyone.
It's so
insanity.
like, it just changes so many things.
Yeah,
And some of the end game fights, like,
dude.
bro, when he
Some of the best
steps
fights.
up to fight, goes Buddha mode, Golden Buddha, everything's going
Yeah.
everywhere. Like, bruh, like, Hunter, definitely my 3rd favorite anime for sure.
And
For
so
sure.
going off of Hunter x Hunter, it would be my number 12 if I had a top like 15. It would be like my number 12. But we were talking about Gon going like Super Saiyan against Pito earlier.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the reason that moment is so impactful is because, like,
Man.
you know, the reason you guys don't like Gon, right? Kane, like, you know how you don't like Gon because he's like whatever, and like Foot Dives too.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's a Gon.
No, like the protagonist Gon from Hunter x
Commercial
Hunter.
character.
That's his name?
Yeah, Gon.
I think it's pronounced Gon.
Really? I
Gon.
didn't know
G-
that.
G-O-N. Yeah.
G-O-N.
Yeah. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
but the reason people like the reason that's such a crazy moment in the show is because he's happy-go-lucky, this boring-ass innocent kid, you know? He's just stereotypically like just a fucking kid. He's immature, right? But the second he goes Super Saiyan, that's how you know the arc is so dark, because Gon loses control of himself because his mentor gets killed. Okay? Like, brutally fucking demolished. And this mentor was like hyped up to be super powerful, you know what I mean?
Just gets
And then he just dies. He just straight dies, like decapitated dies.
It's
Okay,
wild.
like kicking around his head as a soccer ball dies. Okay, and then Gon like loses it and goes crazy. And that
Wait, who's the mentor?
I'm not gonna spoil
Kite.
it. It's Kite.
Don't
Oh,
spoil
fucking
it.
Spoil
What-
it now.
what-
Just fucking asked.
I'm
What
not
do you
gonna fucking
mean?
watch it, dude.
Okay, well just watch the Chimera Ant arc then. Honestly, like just
Force
start
me.
there. But no, it's godlike. It's godlike for that reason.
Too bad he's not as cool as Morel though.
No, true, but the only reason Hunter x Hunter isn't in my top 10, the only thing I have against the show is the fights are great, but the characters themselves never like stirred that fire into me that other shows do. The only moment I had of that is like what I was just talking about there with Gon. When Gon turned that, I felt that like, you know, like you get chills. The show never gave me chills until that fight and the Meruem fight with Netero, with the Buddha and
That's
everything.
why I feel like that's why I say it's a different kind of show.
Yeah.
Like it's not the it has this similar tropes, but the way it's like done is pretty unique. That's why I really like it.
Yeah. But I mean, for me to be a top one show, it has to like impact me as a like it has to shape something like in my psyche. And Hunter x Hunter didn't do that for me. And that's the only reason it's not there. But yeah. So that's your number 3, right? Okay. Cool. What is your number 3? Foot Dice.
Good question. Let me bust out the list. Oh, okay.
We're in the home stretch
JoJo.
here, boys. JoJo's. Understandable.
Those yo-yos. We already know. We talked about JoJo.
Talk to death about JoJo's. JoJo's is great.
JoJo's the best. The best shonen I would say.
Gordo
Music,
experience Requiem.
Music.
Yeah, music's actually.
I kind of felt a decline in quality with part 5, to be honest with you. But that's because it was a little bit more serious compared to the old ones.
Yeah.
The previous ones, at least.
I liked part 5.
was
It's
bad.
But it's not my favorite one.
It's not my favorite. It's better than 1 on my list.
I enjoy part 5 for what it is, though. But yeah, it would be like my
part 5
third
was
favorite. I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
With Chocolate.
Chocolata. Yeah.
Chocolate.
I just love the Adi Arrivederci.
Oh yeah.
That shit is sick. Zipperman is super cool.
Not even.
And I just like the whole mafia.
Wannabe.
I like the whole mafia like theme.
I really wish they expanded a little
I know,
bit
me
more
too.
on the mafia thing.
The mafia thing.
That was like the most interesting thing I found.
The thematics of like all the different groups would have been super cool.
That would have been so good.
I really wish it expanded a little bit more, but it was alright.
At the same time though, it was self-contained, I guess, and it was cool. Like the risotto fight, awesome. But yeah. So yeah, JoJo's for you. All right. So what's your number 3, Killjoy?
Well, so the thing is, all my top 3 has been said already.
Okay.
But
Well,
Understandable.
You can talk to him.
Understandable.
What's your opinion on them?
Yeah. Like why are they in here?
is my
Ippo.
number 3.
Okay.
Hajime no Ippo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, why is it your 3 though? The same stuff we've been talking about, basically.
Yeah, I mean, like, mostly the fights.
Okay.
And also because of, like, Takamura is, like, a big part of why I love that show.
Definitely.
Takamura is a fucking badass.
That's a you character, and I love Takamura. Everyone
it
loves Takamura.
totally
But
is.
yeah, that's like,
Everyone loves Takamura.
Motherfucker boxes a bear.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
If you guys don't know, Killjoy in fighting games plays the big bodies. He plays the grapplers.
Oh, yeah.
So like, you already know
Listen,
he loves some
Takamura
big ass
in the
boys.
show. Here's what I don't get. I want him to, like, when are they gonna show a heavyweight? And also, like, what the fuck is that guy gonna look like? Because Takamura is shown to be like, he looks like a 7 foot.
Wait, is he not in the heavyweight class?
He's a middleweight.
Oh, I thought he was heavyweight this entire time.
He went up in the manga. He went up to heavyweight.
We're about to get Baki style characters
Dude,
for
and,
heavyweight. We're about to get Baki the grappler
Yeah,
character.
I was like,
that's
what the fuck is it
crazy.
gonna be like a heavyweight or a super heavyweight in that? Because
No, in the manga, dude.
middleweight.
We're about to get Mr.
manga,
Olympia competitions for heavyweight.
He's number 1 with middleweight and number 1 in heavyweight.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he hops
He
around
went
different
into
weight
heavyweight.
classes all the time.
Oh.
Because he did middleweight in the anime. He did middleweight and junior middleweight.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like planning on conquering a ton of different weight classes. That's like his whole
Yeah.
thing right now.
But yeah, I mean, again, why we love Hajime no Ippo for me also, real quick to mention, it was also like when I finally watched that show. This was around the hype around Pacquiao Mayweather coming out too, so that made me even more excited to learn about boxing and everything. I was like, yo, Pacquiao Mayweather. I was like impressing my friends. I was like, yeah, you know, your southpaw stance
boxing.
means this and
I
that.
know Dempsey roll.
I'm like, yeah, but yeah, that shit was sick. And that's why, honestly, like, as a sport, boxing's still one of my favorites to watch. I just like the whole, it's just cool. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But, alright, so I think we're back to Kane now.
Frog
Number-
uppercut.
Number 2 is Attack on Titan, and we already talked about.
Yeah. Number 2 is Attack on Titan. Talked about that to
Yeah.
death. Godlike. Watch it.
What's Attack on Titan?
Yeah, what's Attack on Titan? But yeah,
We
so,
didn't really explain what it is.
I mean, if you
Everyone's
don't
doing
know,
this.
you're. I'm sorry. Like, where you been, bro? Like, big titans
It's
come
so
and kill people,
mainstream
and
now,
humanity
like-
tries to survive. Like, that's it. That's the initial
gotcha.
premise. Yeah.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Yes, it's Fortnite.
Fortnite.
But yeah,
Fortnite.
so that's Kane's number 2. My number 2 was Naruto, or is Naruto. I already talked about that. So, yeah. What is your number 2, Poizesto?
My number 2 is One Piece.
Hell yes.
So yeah,
Okay.
again, like 1 and 2, I feel can interchange, but the reason why they're so up on my list is they did really impact me. Like, I started with the anime, so I picked it up during I guess it's the equivalent to college for you guys, like just before I went into university. So I had a lot of free time because basically the way it works in the UK is that sometimes you would finish school a bit early if you have or whatever. So those days I would just go home and literally just watch One Piece. I'm talking I would go home, watch One Piece, go to bed, wake up for school for the next day, binging that shit, bro. The world got me so hooked.
Did you start
Luffy
from
is
the
a-
beginning?
I started from episode
Okay, yeah.
1.
There we go.
Episode
Hey,
1,
hey, there we go. Real ones.
OG
Real
gang,
ones.
OG gang,
Hell
Zoro,
yeah.
Nami, seeing all the
Yeah.
oh man, it was just obviously. So when I got hooked was when Zoro versus Mihawk happened. This is 3 times King Zoro when he gets clapped.
Don Krieg
When you
after
see-
the Don Krieg
when you
fight.
see
That
this
was
man pull up on
Wasn't
him,
that episode 40?
I was like,
No,
what?
that was early on. It was right after the Don Krieg fight.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Probably
Mihawk
that was
pulls
so
up.
early,
Yeah.
so early.
So sick.
That's when I was hooked. I was nah, I need to see what's going on in this place. Man, fully just destroyed a guy.
That's still one of the best
with-
moments
with
of One Piece.
The smallest.
That's still one of the best moments
Yes.
of One Piece.
One Piece, so many sick moments.
Dude, and so many cool groups of characters. Every different pirate group is sick. The warlords,
that's what I'm
warlords,
saying
the
is
governments, they got their own the reason
it's
it's so cool is because
universe.
yeah. Shows that I love are when you can subdivide side characters into groups that have themes and aesthetics and powers that are all unique and super cool.
Yeah.
And One Piece does that perfectly.
You talked about it as well. The Devil Fruits was such a cool idea as well. The scene dynamic of how Zoro would be stepping up when or combat because Luffy's obviously got a Devil Fruit, so if he gets hit with water, man's done out here. you
Yeah,
know?
and that's such a cool theme that pirates who are sea people, they have to give up being able to swim.
Jumping into the sea.
That's such a
yeah.
cool thing. To get that
And-
power. It's so cool.
I ended up keeping on watching. I caught up to during Dressrosa arc, and I said, you know what, I can't wait, and I can't wait weekly.
Yeah.
And I always say this: the anime, it's shonen, it's not
Yeah.
that good.
Yeah, typical
So
shonen.
yeah, when I actually got onto the manga, that's when I started. During that time is when One Piece Treasure Cruise came out, as or a bit before that. And everything just seemed
The
to
gacha
there was
king.
a timeline, how everything with One Piece. As soon as I started it, I haven't. Dropped.
Yeah.
I've just been hooked for the world, the characters, everything about it. I just love.
Yeah.
So.
You're cutting out a
Swag.
lot, by the way. Just
Oh, I think it's because I keep moving away
Yeah.
from
Oh,
my
I thought
mic.
that was me.
no, yeah. No, it's cutting
But yeah,
out.
like I was saying, the world, the characters, it's the reason why I love One.
And one thing, so me, I was definitely I've always I've been put on to anime in general by watching Naruto, right? So I was definitely generic, I want to watch shows for the action. And One Piece
Yeah.
has good fights, but by no means does it have the cleanest animation of I mean, it wouldn't be in a top 10 anywhere for me in terms of
Right.
just pure animation quality, but you watch
Yeah.
it because of the characters. It's a
Yeah,
purely
'cause-
character-driven
yeah.
show, and that's why it's so popular, I think.
Trust.
It's not
Everyone.
the fights are
Go on.
just icing on the cake, you know?
Exactly.
Everyone has a favorite character.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, everyone.
There's
you'll
no
ask someone-
character you can't design. No design you won't like. There's gonna be something for everybody.
Exactly.
Sanji.
One Piece-
It's the best for me.
Yeah,
So yeah.
that's why it's my number 2. One Piece, man. Gotta rate it. Also, I need to catch up to the manga. I'm 4 chapters behind, and apparently stuff's going on with Odin, so I need to catch up quick, fam. But yeah, One Piece is godlike.
Yeah, One Piece is lit for sure. So, oh, real quick, One Piece side note. So you guys, we mentioned Zach earlier. Can we talk about this man for a second? Okay, Zach doesn't really watch anime, but he's watched One Piece nonstop. And this man, in high school, he was like, dude, and he still does it, I'm pretty sure. He was like, he was caught up on One Piece up to the Dressrosa arc as it was still airing, and he was like, shit, like, there's not many more episodes, like, I gotta watch this shit weekly now. And so guess what he decided to do, this literal mad lad in senior year? He was like, I'm gonna just start rewatching One Piece from the beginning again. And I was like,
What?
what?
My brother did that.
Dude, I was like, Zach,
That's
what?
wild.
You were gonna
So-
watch from 500 episodes from the start
Dude.
again? What? I was
My
like, dude, you
brother
gotta
did that.
graduate. You know that, right? And I'll have you guys know, Zach didn't graduate with us. He graduated that summer, and I think part of it was
Shut
because he watched One Piece again. Like, oh my god. So, and that man is in the Navy
Big
now,
yikes.
and so like.
That scares me.
So his current life, like for a while, was
He turned into
catching up
Kobe.
on One Piece again, dude. He turned into Kobe, literally.
Became IRL Kobe, IRL.
IRL
Yeah,
Kobe.
but
Even
now
though he's not
he
like-
looks like Kobe, low key. That head ass look like Kobe. He got the glasses, bro. He's short as
He's
fuck.
out here mopping the
Yeah,
floors as well.
yeah. He's gonna be mopping my floors, little bitch. Fuck you, Zach, if you're listening. I love you though. But anyway, but
My brother started rewatching One Piece like 4 months ago.
Damn.
Hell
So he started rewatching it
I
when
could
there's
never
like
restart.
over 900 episodes.
I could never
Oh
restart.
my
Dude.
god.
See, that's
Thing is
where I
as
just
well,
don't even
man.
understand. Why would you do that to yourself?
He's caught up, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
It's like, why not just read the manga? I mean, like for me, it would be the animation.
Just watch all the
style.
movies again or something.
Watch it
at
at
least.
like 3 times speed.
Yeah,
True.
do a one step.
Yeah.
Watch the 4 Kids.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we don't talk about that here. We don't talk about.
Oh,
Nah,
dude.
dude, I love the 4 Kids dub when
They
he like
take
fights
out
Don
so
Krieg,
many things.
and like when he gets shot with those like bolts, because it's like, oh, bullets won't work, so they use like darts or whatever. And in the
I forgot
fucking
about
4
that.
Kids dub, their suction cup.
Oh my god, freaking Sanji's cigarette is
Yeah,
the
he has a
So
lollipop instead.
Wait, Sanji's
it
cigarette is a
looks
what?
A
Lollipop.
lollipop.
That's actually so the lollipop one's
So
actually
weird.
like a really good cover up.
That's
What's
funny.
not a good cover up is how they like turn all the guns into like super soakers.
Yeah.
No.
Literally all the
Yeah.
guns are like water.
Oh
yeah,
my
like,
god.
They don't even actually change the look
That's
of it. They
crazy.
just
Bro,
color it
this
green.
is see. I watched some of the dub of. I watched some of the dub just to see what it sounded like, and that's when I started flaming Blake for watching shows in dubbed. I was like, you watch this shit? Because I saw the One Piece
Exactly
dub.
the same.
I saw the One
exactly
Piece
the
dub.
same.
I was
Some
like-
shows have really good dub.
No, I know
and
some shows have good
really
dubs,
bad.
but I was like, but One Piece was like the first dub I'd tried to watch since Naruto, and I was like, God damn,
Man,
this is
I gotta
Watch
unwatchable.
4
Oh.
Kids.
I was like, this is
okay, I'm gonna post this
unwatchable.
Picture.
Trash, dude.
I'll post this picture in general. You guys look at it. This is
Okay.
like a really good. So there's like that's one of the things that they'll do in the 4 Kids dub.
Let me see.
Let's see this.
Oh my god. No
hold on,
way.
hold on. I'm gonna show
It
this.
still looks like a gun.
I'm showing this for the
No,
podcast.
it's a super soak.
I'm showing
Oh
this for the
my
podcast.
God.
Look at this absolute fuckery. What
It's
is
so
that, bro?
funny.
Yeah, my guy Smoker looking clean though.
Smoker's always been clean.
Smoker's sick.
Not even, bro. You want to see a stupid ass comparison from One Piece? Hold up.
Oh,
Hold
where's
up,
the
hold
one
up.
where he's like holding the gun to Kobe? I want to find out.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Yeah,
Dude,
hold
'cause
up.
he has
Hold up.
that
It's right
weird
there.
fucking whatever
at
it is. Yeah.
Guns holding the hand, holding the camera.
Yo.
Hold on, I'm gonna show that one too.
Nah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Dude,
bugging.
it's so fucking funny.
Is that
I'm trying
that's
to find
legit
one
from the
where-
show too? It looks.
There,
what the
there
hell?
are some that are
That's
like
so
so
scuffed.
lazy because all they do
So
is
scuffed.
just like. So that one was like with the super soaker. They like changed the look of the gun.
Yeah.
There are some that are so lazy that they literally just color the entire gun green and that's it.
Yeah.
They don't even like actually change.
Actually
the,
change,
That's
yeah.
funny, dude.
I'm
that is
trying
so
to find one because it's
Damn.
so funny.
Man.
Hang on. One Piece. There's One Piece 4 Kids gun.
Yeah, honorable mention. I forgot to put One Piece on my list.
Yeah.
Literally forgot. Even though that was the
Made
first
it.
anime thing we talked on the podcast.
Yeah, that was my
They
number
made-
10. Yeah.
Oda made a ship give me feels.
I
When they
Going
went from
Mary.
the merry-go
going Mary.
to the
That's where I
1000
stopped.
Sunny, I was like,
couldn't
this
do it,
is
bro.
crazy.
That
I was like,
I almost dropped the show there. I'm not gonna
feels
lie.
from
Yo.
ship.
Pour one out for Mary, bro.
Bro, that was
Trash,
sad. The
trash.
ship had a soul.
Bro, Usopp going livid?
Bro,
Usopp
dude,
turning his
that
back.
was the first moment I cried in One Piece, dude. When they fought.
Yo.
When they fought, I was
Oh
actually
my
I was depressed watching that episode. I was
Yeah,
like, what the
trust.
fuck? Usopp?
In a rivalry, man.
So good.
I'm
Water
pretty sure
7.
I'm
God,
pretty
man.
sure if I watched more One Piece, I would have it on my list. But I like right now I stopped after Water 7.
Water 7 was so good.
Like I like right that's where cause I need to take a break, bro. There was
know.
too much
Did you
One
get to
Piece.
Marineford? You might. That's the next arc.
Marineford's next.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Bro.
So I stopped at Water 7 just
You're
to
in a
take
good
Oh.
spot. You're in a good spot. You're in a good spot.
Yeah,
right now.
yo.
It's just so damn much though. That's
I
the
know, but
problem.
hey, Marineford,
It's good though, I know.
peak. But yeah,
Like for me, One Piece hooked me during the Nami arc.
oh, I know,
Yeah.
same.
That-
Same.
Like I was like kinda eh.
No, that
But
was
once
the same
it
for me.
got to there,
Mhm.
I that shit hooked me instantly.
No, it did.
Trust.
It did.
With her adoptive mother and her sister,
Yeah.
that shit hooked me so hard.
Yeah. The significance of the tangerines as well.
Yeah.
The tangerine plant.
Tangerines, the
Bring it on the
pinwheel.
strip as well, bro.
Effing chat, dude.
This is what I mean, man. Like, there's so much to everything. It's just so good. Like, that's why it's so high in my
And
list.
Zoro's one of the most
I could
badass
talk about One
characters.
Piece.
I know, I could too. Man.
Oh, bro.
Zoro and Sanji. Dude, Sanji's whole introduction.
I like
Sanji was when I was
I like
hooked.
Sanji more than Zoro.
Sanji's when I was hooked because of the whole food thing, his vision
Starvation.
about why he wants to be a cook. Sanji's
All
better than
food.
Zoro in terms of a character, but in terms of just aesthetic, like badassery, Zoro's godlike.
Oh, yeah, Zoro.
Yeah, but no,
he's my
Sanji, and
favorite.
then the current like Dressrosa arc too with Sanji, man, craziness. No spoilers for you, foot dives, but Sanji,
I heard about
it goes
about
into
the
some
secret
yeah
family.
yeah
Oh, yeah, the German.
and like they have a Sanji fights Luffy a few times. Oh my god,
I've seen that scene where he
You
was
saw
waiting
it?
for him to feed him.
oh,
I've seen that scene, bro. That shit hit me
it's
when I saw that
Yeah.
scene where he was waiting for him
that
to cook.
show hits different. Okay, okay, it's so good.
It's so good.
Man.
It's so good. Man.
All right, so
For
anyway,
me-
where
for me,
yeah,
my secret character that I love is Uncle Garp for some reason.
everyone loves
Fucking
Garp.
love
Oh,
him so much.
Garp is badass.
oh my. If you read the
Garp is
manga,
so cool.
it gets even more like
Yeah,
Nah, he's crazy.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna
Okay,
say it. He's
okay.
crazy.
let's go.
He's crazy, bro.
Let's go.
He's crazy. Garp is
Man.
godlike, man.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And like pre time skip too, when the admiral show up and fuck up everyone, and the oh my god, the
Oh,
the new age of pirates too. So good. So
Just
fucking
this
good.
kid, la,
The supernovas,
Trafka,
the supernovas. Oh my!
mate. So
I need to
could
get
talk
caught up.
about
I need to
all-
get caught up because I just finished Dressrosa and they're about to start the Kaido arc, and
Oh,
so
fam.
like the Wano arc. So that's where I'm at right now. And I gotta get caught up. I gotta get caught up.
Yeah, it's so
Oh.
good.
All right, where were we? Foot dives. You're number 2.
Oh yeah, number 2. Numero dos, huh? Well, this was like Poizesto was like number 10 or number 9, I believe. But it was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah.
okay.
yeah,
The best,
nice.
dude. I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh. Fucking, you know,
Yo,
that face, Joey. Best dub, fucking Brooklyn.
godlike.
Oh man, fucking
Bruh.
Yu-Gi-Oh! OG. It was funny because I started rewatching playing and I have it on the side. I was telling Jen about this. How like every once in a while I don't hear a stupid ruling. I would like pause my game and like see what the fuck that stupid ruling was.
Hey.
Hey, what does Pot of Greed do? I still don't know what that card does.
Wait, part
Draw
of
2
Greek?
cards, bro.
Yeah, what does that card do?
That
Draw
one's
2
banned,
cards? What do you mean by draw 2 cards?
Yo, are you actually memeing or you?
You're memeing.
that
Stop
part
it.
of-
No, you don't know the meme? How they always, how everyone never knows what Pot of Greed does?
Wait,
Oh,
really?
no, I don't know
Yeah, I don't
about
even
that
know.
Yeah, dude. What does Pot of Greed do? I don't know.
Bro, look
What
at
does
this. This
draw
is
mean?
when these came out.
Oh yeah,
Pendulum,
pendulums, bro.
bro. Like-
They're so garbage.
Nah.
I don't even
like,
know what those are. I haven't
it's-
even heard of that.
It's crazy. You can
It's
just
a
summon
weird
as much
mechanic,
as you
dude.
want. You
It's
just-
a monster card and a spell card
Oh,
at the same
man.
time.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Okay,
Got the XYZs in this bitch.
Hey, those are godlike.
those are cool. Those are cool.
Bro, the reason why I stopped was I'll show you this one card, bro. This one specific card is the reason why I stopped playing competitive.
I know that card.
Judgment
I
Dragon.
know that card.
This card, Lightsworn meta, it will just clear your whole field.
What does it do?
So I'll read its effect. Cannot be normal summon / set. Must be special summon from your hand by having 4 or more Lightsworn monsters with different names in your graveyard.
That's
With
easy.
Lightsworn,
That's easy.
That's so easy to
That's
do.
easy.
I can already tell. Yeah.
All right. And cannot be special summoned by any other ways. You can pay 1,000 life points, destroy all other cards on the field. During
What?
each of your end phases, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. And keep in mind when you're sending different cards to the graveyard that are light.
You're summoning more. You're summoning more dragons.
So dumb.
What is its
And
stat line?
3,000 attack, 2,600 defense. You could run
1,000
3
to wipe the field
3k attack, 2.6k defense.
when you have 8,000 life, bro. That's nothing. What?
That's why I stopped playing
Is
in
that
pay.
banned?
Nah, bro, Lightsworn meta, man.
That is whack.
It was so cheap. I stopped playing.
That is
I was like, I'm
whack.
done with Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm done.
That's a good stopping point.
Man, thank God
Never
light
again.
spells are like garbage in Duel Links.
Yo.
Fuck me.
Yo,
Dude, I haven't played
it's
Duel Links in so
wild.
long. But
Oh, speaking of Duel Links, fucking Blackwing's new support came out, and
I
yeah,
haven't played.
seriously.
I literally haven't played in like a year. So
But yeah, but Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. Yu-Gi-Oh OG series.
okay.
I would put
Okay.
GX maybe there, because same problem with Poizesto. It was on Nickelodeon here in Latin America for some reason, and it just stopped airing.
Shout outs
Yeah,
Nicaragua.
Like, it didn't
so
finish.
whack. So whack.
And then 5Ds I never gave a chance.
5Ds was cool. I liked 5Ds. That's when I stopped.
I never gave a chance. Arc 5 I never gave a chance. I started with Brains a little bit. It was kind of interesting, but
That's
Not
that
my
new
cup of
one,
tea.
right?
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
Ah,
even know
okay.
what they're on.
it
now.
didn't grab me.
Okay. All
Ah,
right.
But OG Yu-Gi-Oh for sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Killjoy.
Top 10.
Numero dos.
I'm on number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Almost done. here.
Cowboy Bebop.
Respect.
Cowboy.
Respect. Respect.
Yes.
Do you? Who's your favorite
What's-
character?
Jet.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Boo this man.
Just
No, I'm not. I can't boo. That's my namesake. Jet was. I was born before that show came out, so it was inspired by
Dude,
me.
Jet's got the like cool.
Your mom
kinda,
watched Cowboy Bebop. She's
like
like, I like that
aesthetic
character.
kind of character that I like.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. No,
What's
Cowboy
the one
Bebop's-
filler episode that's still godlike? Fucking Toys in the Attic? Monsters in the Attic is what it's called?
Yeah.
The one with the slime.
Yeah,
one
the
is that?
slime that's in the upstairs.
Yeah.
that just,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That just like kidnaps everyone.
That was the one episode that I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, that's like straight up filler, and it's still good.
Yeah,
Isn't that the one where like Ed just ends up eating it?
I think so.
Like that's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's like that one horror movie that came out in the U.S. like the Goo or whatever. It's kind of like that.
The stuff.
The stuff, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Kane, we're back to you. What's your number one?
Numero.
Number 1 is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Hey.
Okay.
Master.
There we go.
Is there a reason it's number one over Attack on
Classic.
Titan? Because I thought Attack on Titan was your one originally before we did this podcast.
Well, I mean, like, it depends on how strict you define anime.
Right.
Well,
so okay,
this is-
so what is the reason though that Avatar is your number one? Like why over everything else?
I mean, it's like perfect. The character's fire. The choreography, like,
Mhm.
like the animation. The animation isn't like like spectacular, but it mixes up with it with the choreography.
Mhm.
Everything is well like choreographed, so everything looks good.
Mhm.
The writing is perfect. Iconic character, Zuko, Iroh.
I'm not gonna lie, Zuko versus his sister with that music,
Azula.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was
Azula.
like that's like one of the best like finales ever.
dude.
Right? It has one of the best. Like, it has a really good ending.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like, there's like I don't like it's perfect.
It's great. No, yeah. Okay. So that's your number one. All right.
By the way, interrupting this quick. Have you read the epilogue-ish of Avatar: Last Airbender, the comic?
No.
How it has closure with Zuko and Azula? How
Oh,
Azula, you know how she always you know how she went like batshit insane because
Mhm.
she would always remember memories of her mother, like pushing her to be like more
Yeah.
girly and shit. So Zuko found out that, well, you know how in the show his dad technically like brainwashed her and like
Yeah.
she's like some other place. So Zuko finds out where she is, and she's like with another family and shit. And then Azula catches wind of this, so she escapes prison and she tries to go like crazy to go kill her. And then Zuko had to force to kill her.
Wait, so she died?
Like they have super closure with the comic. Yeah,
Oh, what the fuck? Whoa.
it's
Okay,
really
that's,
good closure.
That's
on that.
crazy. Wow, I didn't even know. Damn. Wow. Kane, do you have any honorable mentions before I go on to my honorable mentions?
Honorable mention.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Facts.
It's gonna have to be NordVPN. Safest way to browse internet. Secure. What can you ask?
Facts.
Audible.com.
Okay. Use
He'll
code.
share.
Use code HGG. All right. Anyway, so before I say my number one, I'm gonna just rattle off my honorable mentions. Hajime no Ippo, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer for obvious reasons. Amazing show, amazing music, godlike characters, just great. You guys watch Demon Slayer and watch My Hero if you haven't seen it. If it's on your watch list, Poizesto watched it. I forgot I asked him. It's amazing. Hunter x Hunter, One Punch Man, 91 Days. I don't know if many people know about 91 Days. It's a mafia thriller.
Is that the bounty hunter one?
No, it's a mafia thriller. So his family gets killed by the mafia, and then he infiltrates the mafia to get revenge, basically. It's super open-ended ending. The music's godlike. It's 12 episodes.
Oh yeah, I watched a couple of episodes.
It's actually super good.
Yeah.
People didn't like the ending because it's an ambiguous ending, but if you go down the rabbit hole about the theories, it's like I like the ending a lot better after seeing the theories. But the ending is it's like it's not a happy show. It's sad from the start.
Nah.
It's sad throughout, and it's really good. It's actually a sleeper. Like the reason it's in my honorable mentions is because it's actually one of those shows that I was just like, damn, like this is great. You know, so it's 91 Days. Fate series is also my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
You watched it?
Yeah, I've seen Fate. Unlimited Blade Works is godlike. It gave me the feels. It gave me big feels. That's why I liked it better than Zero, because it gave me big feels. Made in Abyss. Kane, you got something to say about Made in Abyss?
Yeah, it has some
Sounds
fucking
familiar.
whack ass scenes.
Nah, so Made in Abyss made me cry like a bitch for one very specific death in the show, and I'm not gonna go into detail with it. But after I told Kane to watch it, he was like, after that, he kept spamming me memes about that character dying, and I was like, stop it, you literal hellspawn, stop.
No, wait, dude. No, listen, hear me out. Made in Abyss is fucking sketch, okay? There's at least 2 scenes where there's literally naked children.
I know.
Alright, that's fucking
The
awful.
only reason I didn't watch Made in Abyss originally was because of that. But it's got some of the greatest music, some of the greatest exploration ever. And I still don't like the way the characters are designed, but the way the world is and everything else is amazing. So, I love Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss is a low-key 10 out of 10 show. And then my other honorable mentions are Megalobox, Kekai Sensen. Have you guys heard of that one? It's a comedy show also. That's also action. It's episodic. If you guys want a Cowboy Bebop-like show that's episodic and also action-packed and funny, watch Kekai Sensen. It's great. It's got 2 seasons. It's lit. It's also called Blood Blockade Battlefront in the English name. That's the English name. But Kekai Sensen is 2 words, so it's easier to say. And then also, the last one is a movie. It's called Sword of the Stranger. I've mentioned it before on stream. It's got the best fight scene in any movie I've ever seen besides Broly. And it's like, just look up Sword of the Stranger. Like, don't look up the final fight because you need to watch it. It's an 1.5 hour long movie. You can watch it anywhere, but it's a must-watch movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, anime or not. So watch Sword of the Stranger. That's my honorable mention. So now that I'm done with my honorable mentions, though, my number 1 show of all time is Samurai Champloo. And so it's...
Deadass thought you were gonna say Pokemon.
It's my favorite show of all time because after I watched it, so for me, like I said, like when I watched it, dude, I was in a really bad like mind space. Like it was the most stressful semester I ever had. Like I was doing like bad, you know. I just started doing like therapy and all that, and that's when I started watching Samurai Champloo. Though it was like, to me, it's just a perfect show. Like it's sad, it's funny, it's action packed, and it's kind of like what Cowboy Bebop is, but my aesthetic. It's like the samurai era Japan, and it's got. I'm not gonna spoil my music list, but I'm sure you guys can already guess who my favorite artist of all time is. But
Kanye West?
No, he's in the top 3. But my favorite artist of all time, did a lot of the music for Samurai Champloo, and you couldn't. My only thing is, if you don't know him, I'll go by his nickname. He's the grandfather of lo-fi music, and so yeah, like the music in that show is some of the best I've ever seen. The final scene when they all part ways and stuff, and that song plays, dude. It's the most like the whole show is kind of like Cowboy Bebop, in terms of like you could sum it up with the one word, which is like bittersweet. That's the whole show. So I love Samurai Champloo. It's my favorite show of all time. It's my favorite piece of media of all time, like visual media. For those reasons, like it's just I could talk about it for forever, but it's like it's I don't even know. It's something I can't even put into words. I love Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, it's something more than just.
It's more. It's like an emotion for me when I think about Samurai Champloo. So that's my number one, and that's my list. So what's your number one, Poizesto?
So yeah, I'll do some
Or wait, hold
honorable
on.
mentions.
Yeah, honorable mentions.
Honorable mention.
Yeah. So Mob Psycho. You already talked about it earlier. Godlike show. Promised Neverland. Not the anime. I've not actually watched the anime, but
It's
I've
great.
read the manga.
It's great. It holds up. It holds up.
Yeah, and it's honestly such a sick premise. Pretty cool. Parasite's on there as well. If you haven't seen Parasite,
I haven't seen that. That's the one show everyone says to watch, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. It's just like, you know, these things invade, and it's like this guy gets a parasite on him, and
It's on his
like,
hand, right?
Yeah, and it's pretty peculiar.
I just
but
know
the
about it
fights-
from the music because my friend sent me
Yeah.
some of the music, and I was like, "Yo, I want to watch this show
Pretty
just because of the
ampy.
music."
It's pretty. It gets you pretty amped. Like the intro is pretty hype. Also on there is Berserk, but not like the OG anime.
Not
Like
the one that came out a few years ago.
no, I'm talking about the films per se, because that's what actually got me to watch Berserk. Because I didn't want to watch the really old anime, so I was like, damn, I want to experience.
I've only
this
seen the first
series.
movie. I need to watch the second too, but
Oh, they're all sick, man.
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
It's just that
that's what
it's
got
just
me.
that 3D style though. It's off-putting for me.
Yeah, it's a little bit hit and miss, but
Yeah.
overall I enjoyed them. And then also on here is Samurai Champloo as well. Pretty much a lot of the same reasons that you said. I love the art style, love the music, even the premise as well. Like
The premise.
they all have different reasons, but they all end up on
And
the
the one episode that really touched me with that is there's a character called Jin, and his whole thing, he's basically I almost can't even decide who I like better between him and Mugen, but my gut says Jin, but Mugen has his own 2-episode development thing that hits you. Some of the best music I've ever heard in any medium is when Mugen like finds his like sister or whatever, and then but with Jin, there's this one particular episode where he meets this like prostitute who he falls in love with, but who like works for this gang boss, right? And so he basically helps her escape, and they're like clearly in love with each other, but Jin's on like his mission to help out Fu and Mugen, so he can't. So they
Yeah, he
part ways, and
sacrifices.
that episode is what cemented it as a masterpiece for me because the music comes in, they drift away, like looking at each other, you know. And then the great thing is the ending of the show. He shows up back at the temple that she went to, like he sent her to for like safe living. So at the end of the show, when they all part ways, like he's walking to the monastery
he's
where
got
she's
it.
at. So it's like
Damn.
maybe he gets his happy ending, but who knows? But yeah. Sorry, continue.
No,
I had to
but
mention
yeah,
that though. This godlike.
Yeah, that's
godlike.
sick. That's sick. Samurai Champloo, yeah, OD.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I know I've missed so like I've watched so many at the point like even this top 10 I made here, I'm like it's probably not even like that conclusive because like there's so many shows.
Draft.
Yeah, it's like these are the first ones that came to my head, but definitely 1, 2, and 3 are like cemented for sure.
Mine is definitely as close to cemented as it'll get for mine.
Okay, I feel like for me 10 to 5 can change, but 1, 2, 3, and 4 definitely are cemented.
My number one is
yeah.
always cemented. My 1 and 2,
Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo and Naruto are cemented. Yeah.
Fair. So I mean, the one is gonna be Naruto. Where do I even begin? Grew up with it.
Itachi, in itself, it could sum up why people love Naruto. Yeah.
Two reasons why I love Naruto: the world and the actual character developments are OD. Actually, OD. You got freaking Naruto himself going for the trial during the Hidden Leaf Village, trying to become Hokage and whatnot. It's inspiring to see when you're a little kid and you're growing up with it, 'cause it's like, damn, like this guy's got a goal, he's setting his mind to it, and you just see the story, see him progressing, trying to do all the different things. I still remember being in my room, like getting ready for school and seeing the episode where he finally learns to do the Rasengan.
Yeah, same.
And like just flipping out. Like I was like,
The
yo,
one
like,
year of my life I had cable TV is when I started watching Naruto, and that was the best year of my life.
Yeah, bro. Like so many sick moments. I love the franchise. Like, so many characters I've like grown attached to. Like Gaara is one of my favorite anime characters. Free. Just because of like how he's portrayed at the start, and you see the progression, and man finally becomes a Kage at the end of the story. It's like,
Oh
yo,
my
this
God.
is sick.
Gaara,
Like,
I didn't even like Gaara in the original series, but Shippuden sold me on Gaara when he got that
yeah,
development.
Gaara is OD. Gaara's OD. Naruto's OD overall.
Dude, how can I not mention Jiraiya? Oh my God.
Oh, the young sensei.
Dude.
Oh,
Jiraiya's passing is one of the most.
oh my
Oh,
god,
dude, the way that ties into the pain fight, dude.
Fam.
I'm not gonna lie, it's up there with like the Namek saga. It's up there with the Chimera Ant. It's one of the best
Yeah.
written in terms of the actual animation of that fight. It's actually really janky sometimes, but the writing and the thematics at play for that are
So much is on the line.
tier, S plus tier,
Like-
like top of all time stuff.
And I just loved like the whole world. Like it was more than just fights. Ninjutsu, Kagebushin, like all these secret techniques.
Taijutsu,
You had
Rock Lee,
scrolls.
man.
Yeah, bro. Like the OG Naruto was OD because
Man.
like you had all these different fighting styles. You had all these different passed down
Yeah.
skills, like the Byakugan. Like Neji could see all your chakra spots. Man would do the 8 trigrams. Like, bro, the tuning exams. Like, so much. I could go on and
Yeah.
talk about Naruto for so long, but
Dude,
for me, the reason why
yeah.
it's number one is that I grew up with it. It's more than just the anime at this point. Like, I love the franchise so much. Like,
Yeah.
to see it end, it was pretty sad.
It's,
I'm not even.
yeah.
But it's just so good. I love Naruto.
It's one of those shows that you never wanted to end because you grew up with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
me.
for sure.
And then, but I'm not gonna lie though. Before we move on to Foot Dives number 1, I watched the Boruto, like some scenes from the Boruto Chunin exams on YouTube, and I was
Yeah.
like, I will never watch this garbage. It's an insult. It's an insult, quite
Why?
frankly. Dude, the Chunin exams for Boruto, it's just ass, garbage, awful.
Like, the only thing I've seen is the film thing. Just the only reason I wanted to see it
I
was
saw the fight. Yeah,
Naruto
the fight.
fighting.
Yeah,
because that was lit.
that was a cool fight.
But then
But you,
Boruto's busted.
I don't even
Like,
know
what
he
is this
does, bro.
new? What is this new eye? Like, he has a Byakugan and a freaking.
Oh my god, I don't even.
It's dumb. Like, I'm like, this has gone too far.
And there's like
This has
magic in it now, and I'm like,
the power scalings don't even make
Wasn't
sense. to
already
me.
magic?
no, not really
Nah,
though. Like, because they straight up have like,
More like-
they straight up have like magicians now in Naruto or in Boruto. I think.
Oh my god.
Like,
Nah,
I
they're
don't
taking
know.
it too far now.
I know, and that's where like you should have just stopped it. You ended off
Yeah.
the series, man.
It would have been such a good ending.
God, Boruto.
It is. It's a great ending.
I know everyone knows
I
what
was
happens,
super
but like I still want to watch. I gotta watch it just to cap off my childhood. But part of me doesn't want to watch the last 50 episodes because it's gonna, it's like damn.
It's finally over.
Yeah. So
That's probably why it's my top. Like, when I finally finished it, I was like, damn, like I've actually experienced all of this.
yeah.
Like, I have fully watched. Like, I know I've watched every episode, every arc, even the fillers. I've been there. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. Naruto.
It's crazy because
Free.
Naruto fillers, bro. It's like, it's filler, but some of the best fights in Naruto are from filler.
Some of the progression as well is
Yeah.
pretty nice for some characters too.
The one Rock Lee
yeah.
fight in Shippuden against the other Taijutsu guy is so sick, and that's filler.
Yeah.
It's complete filler, and I was like,
Yeah.
damn, bro. But yeah. Anyway, Foot Dives. What is your number 1?
Okay, so honorable mentions because I forgot
Yeah.
to place these somewhere on my list. Like inching like at 10 for sure is One Piece. I just haven't watched enough to actually cement it into like that goes there, belongs there on my list. I gotta put like Kill la Kill in there. because
Oh,
you know,
I need to watch
so-
that.
Flames.
So I'm surprised that no one put any Trigger stuff in their list.
I'm not a Trigger fan.
Or
I dropped
Dynex.
Kill la Kill after episode 6.
Oh, damn.
To be honest,
Oh,
I just
wow.
don't like the aesthetic of like the whole like panties thing. Is just like I don't. It's weird vibes for me. Even though it's got
And,
cool
like,
animation, like
Yeah. And I will put like all the comedy stuff, like Sakamoto for sure, Watamote
Yes.
in there. Like all the anime, all the comedy stuff is like so funny, but I kind of just group them all together as comedy.
Yeah.
Mirai Nikki was an anime that I watched at one point.
Well, that's
It was
lit.
kind of alright.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
It was interesting, but I didn't really feel it towards the end.
Yeah.
Another, for sure. Erased, for sure. I remember my sister watched it, and we watched it in one sitting.
Yeah, just like me, huh? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have put down.
Actually, not in one sitting, because it was funny, because I started watching it before I headed to work, right? And we got up to, like, episode 7, right?
You're like, nah, I
And
can't. I
told
gotta.
her,
I gotta watch.
I told her once I get back from work, and then we'll watch it. And back from work, she was like, "Oh yeah, I watched it without you."
Oh, savage.
Like, all right, it's time to get the hands. You about to get bodied.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened. And then I couldn't really tell you anymore. I guess Dragon Ball, but I just like it because of mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
It's not really that it was like I went out my way to watch it. It was on TV.
Yeah.
So let's watch Vegeta beat someone. But for sure, number 1, it's this guy right here.
Splatoon.
I'm kidding. The one fucking anime I fucking love, bro.
What is that?
Fucking Gurren Lagann.
Oh, Gurren Lagann. Yeah.
I fucking love Gurren Lagann
That's a good
to
show.
death.
It's a good show.
Number 1 anime for me.
Okay.
I watched it at
I'm
a
surprised.
time
Wow.
that kind of feeling bummed out.
Mhm.
So my friend told me to just watch and check it out. Instantly hooked. I watched all 24 episodes and the 2 movies in one day.
Damn.
Damn.
It hella caught me off guard. I really liked it. The timescape was pretty nice. Characters are solid. Even the music is really fucking good
Music's
for
hella good.
a trigger.
Bro, I have bad memories of the Gurren Lagann.
Why?
It was like 40 minutes before like the decisions for my dream college comes out. Like, damn, dude, I don't know how to pass this time. I guess I'm gonna find something on Netflix and watch it. And I chose Gurren Lagann. I was like, ah, shit.
Oh man, you need to go back and check it out, bro. Because Gurren Lagann is something, man.
That's ruined.
So
for me.
fucking
Ruined.
good. I'm pretty sure one will agree with putting Gurren Lagann on number 1.
One loves Gurren Lagann.
Because
Yeah.
I always hear him talking about Gurren
Gurren
Lagann.
Lagann
as
is
well.
great.
I need
But
to finish it. I
yeah,
never finished
no,
it.
it's good. It hits you in the feels for sure. But
It hits in the feels
it's
hard.
just personally for me though. Like mecha's not my favorite genre at all. So like
Yeah, like
that's
that's
the only
It's
thing
a
for
mecha
me.
anime.
Yeah, it's just a mecha show.
And no one said Gundam here, but man, Gundam's so old.
Oh,
at
I
this
mean,
point,
if I
it's
wish
hard to
Blake
get
was
into.
here because Blake's watching Gundam. I really want to Blake on this one because Blake's a new weeb. I converted
I've
him.
tried getting to Gundam, but that shit's so old and so hard to find nowadays. Unless you know,
Yeah.
you go to the legal alley over there.
On the next podcast for music, we'll get Blake to say his top 10 before we start the music one when we
Music.
get him.
Fuck off.
But yeah, so your number one's Gurren Lagann. Cool.
But yeah, Gurren Lagann, best anime. I love it to death.
Okay.
It's been the wallpaper on my phone for like the past 6 years.
Hey, shoutouts to that. Yeah. Okay. Killjoy, what is your number 1 anime / cartoon of all time?
Well, my like
Honorable
honorable
mention.
mentions.
Oh yeah.
A lot of these would just fill out the top 10 that I didn't say, but Samurai Champloo is like in there. Hokuto Shinken.
I should watch that now.
Fist of the North Star. I forgot about that.
Hey, Fist of the North Star,
I haven't even
forgot
seen it.
that.
I haven't even seen it.
You are shocked. Why you're in it? What are you talking about?
The other thing that I would put in there that's like I feel like
I'm bad I
Really,
wore this
really
shirt
talk
when we were
about-
talking about Mr. Hart there. I'm fucking mad.
the thing that like no one really talks about that I put in there is Soten no Ken, which is a prequel to Hokuto Hokuto no
Fist of the
Ken.
North Star?
Yeah, it's
Really?
it's like it's an ancestor of Kenshiro, Kasumi Kenshiro, and it's before the apocalypse.
I've never
And,
even heard of it.
Damn.
I don't know.
It's really cool because he's like a complete opposite good guy kind of character. He's like a fucking asshole, but he's still like a good guy. Where he's like kind of cocky and arrogant and smokes all the time and stuff like that. But it's really cool. The only thing that's like not so good about it, it uses a lot of CGI.
Oh, it was that
like
one.
a lot
Oh,
of 3D.
that one looked ugly
it.
on release. I remember seeing a trailer for that.
It doesn't look the best, but it's like really good CGI, but it's still like the kind of CGI where it's like, I'd rather prefer if you guys drew this.
That's why I
But,
dropped. That's why I dropped Baki, because I wanted to watch Baki because
Yeah.
it's like it's literally just fighting the show, but no.
Yeah, they actually do a like decent job of like emoting and stuff in it, but it's still like it would probably look better drawn.
Yeah.
But it's also just a cool concept. Like I really like the concept. That's all I could think of for honorable mention. I'm sure there's some other ones, but and then number one for me is JoJo's.
I knew
Easily.
that coming. I saw that one coming. Yeah.
Because you hadn't said JoJo. Which one though?
Part 7. Steel Ball Run.
Oh,
Hey, Steel Ball Run. Yeah.
Manga reader, man.
Yeah.
Dude, this,
Steel Ball Run's
like,
awesome.
literally, that and Legend of Zelda manga, those are the 2 mangas I've read.
There's a manga for Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
There's a manga for
Oh,
Kingdom
what?
Hearts.
I know there's a Pokemon manga, and that's actually
The Pokemon
I
manga's
started-
Pokemon
Pokemon
Adventure.
manga's
I
heat.
started
I mean,
reading
it's
that.
a-
I started
Pokemon.
reading that.
Yo, someone post that picture of the Arbok getting cut in half.
Oh my god.
It's mad. It's actually mad. I was like, yo, this is hard.
Dude, it is.
Yeah, it's hardcore. People,
Yeah.
Pokemon die in that.
Bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. But
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, go on.
yeah, like that. Those are the only 2 things that I've those are the only 2 things that I've read manga for. Those are probably the only 2 things that I'll ever read manga for, unless like something as
How
good.
about JoJo Leon?
But that's just part of JoJo's.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like separate.
No. Like, I mean, so the thing with JoJolion is like,
It's weird.
dude, it's weird
It's really
for JoJo.
It's really weird. You thought JoJo was weird? Get to JoJo Leon.
Really?
Dude.
It gets weirder?
2
Yeah.
pairs of
It gets
testicles,
weird.
2 tongues.
Yeah.
Like
The
literally,
main protagonist is
it
a
doesn't
reboot of
make any-
Yosuke, and he has 3 balls.
It's 3 balls though. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's so weird, and it's like,
What is
yes, if you
JoJo?
look at him, he's got like 2 different like sets.
I
of
think it's
eyes.
the most. It's
Like,
the current part in the manga, right? JoJo.
It's the current
His
part right now.
tongue?
Yeah, it's the current.
Yeah, his tongue is like 2 different tongues.
He's got a forked
It's-
tongue.
Yeah.
No. It's just like
It's literally
it's-
2. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'Cause-
His
Oh,
power is
God.
interesting as
it's
fuck.
like I don't want to spoil it,
Yeah, don't spoil
but
it.
it's
yeah.
just like it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like
His
why?
power is that he fucking removes friction.
No, it's
from
not.
stuff.
He can steal anything. So
Steal anything.
Sends out a
What?
bubble. He sends out a bubble, and whatever that bubble touches, he can use it to steal something from it. So like he'll do stuff like steal friction from the ground, or steal someone's like eyesight.
Yo, that
It's kind of OD.
what?
Like he can just steal like
that
whatever.
sounds. That's
So
definitely
he's literally the
protagonist
Phantom
breaking the
from Maple Story then. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like he stores it in a bubble,
Yeah.
and like he takes the bubbles from his like Joestar birthmark. Like he kind of like moves his hand over there or whatever, and a bubble comes off of it, and it's got a star on it.
Hmm.
But
Jokes.
there's like so many cool characters in JoJolion. There's also one of the things that's really cool that not a lot of people know about is there's a spinoff for part 4 called I think it's called like Dead Man's Tales.
That's
And-
the Rohan one, right?
No, it's about Kira.
Oh, really? I didn't know about
Yeah,
that.
it's
I've
about
heard of it, I
Kira
think.
Yoshikage after he dies.
Wow, that's cool.
So
Wow.
it's really cool,
That's dope.
but it's like a spinoff.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know there's another spin-off that involves Rohan and like his journal and stuff like that.
I haven't looked at that one, but I know of it.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, that's like there's so many.
Yeah.
Like with JoJo's, the thing that I love is like how over the top it is, and it doesn't have like. I mean, it has like some anime tropes in it, but it doesn't have the ones that I don't like.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
So, I love it. The one thing I'm really interested in is, so JoJo's is always known for having a really bad dub, like one of the worst dubs.
Oh really?
For English?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
always
no
has,
bueno,
like,
to be honest with you.
the worst fucking dubs. And JoJo Part 5 recently got dubbed, and I mean they're not done, but they're airing it.
Really?
And
Ooh, I didn't know
Bucciarati
about that.
sounds fucking awful.
Really?
Giorno
I've heard
sounds,
Bucciarati.
kind of
Ooh.
standard. He's like Giorno Giovanna.
I Jordan Giovanna have a dream.
I just wanted you to have a dream.
Yeah, let me find like
I actually know. I've seen some of the. I've
and
heard some
then
of the
the
dubs.
That's
It's
wild.
awful.
that I'm
It's actually
interested in-
awful.
is the same voice actor who does Noob Saibot in Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh yeah, you're
Does
right. He does
Guido
what's his
Mista.
face?
Does
Yeah,
Guido?
and he does the bullets as well.
Yeah, and so I don't think there's a point where Guido Mista said anything in the dub yet, but I can't wait to.
Yeah.
What the
yeah.
fuck is he gonna sound like? Because it'd be really weird if he was just like Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
Some like
It'd be
deep
so fucking weird.
new voice.
That's funny.
Honestly,
Wait,
Yeah,
so in the
he's
in the
like-
dub though, do they call the stands like Lil Bomber and stuff?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh.
Oh, they say
Cause-
the weird name.
I really
They
wish
would
they.
say
I
that.
really wish they said Eros Misu, but as
Yeah,
Americans,
Eros
like in the
No,
American accent.
Here's
Like,
my
Don
favorite
Metallica.
fucking thing about the localization. So there is a character, and his stand is Limp Bizkit. And
You were. Yeah, I
his
saw this in the
only
Discord.
localization. The only localization he has is in Eyes of Heaven, which is a game, but it still counts.
Yeah, PS4.
And his
game.
fucking name in that is Flaccid Pancake.
that's
Flaccid
That's
being
like
used
super-
in any sentence
That's like
is just not.
super little translation, bro.
No.
Limp biscuit, flaccid pancake.
I put in general, by the way, I put a link to like the dub. So if you want to like hear Bucciarati, because he just sounds so fucking awful.
Yeah. No, I've heard it. I
Like,
saw.
what
some
if I was really? This is the taste of a liar. Like it's
yes.
so fucking like.
Oh my
basic.
god, does he sound like that? That sounds terrible.
It's literally just like
Yikes,
that.
dude.
It's so fucking basic.
It's awful.
It's awful.
It's awful as fuck.
Oh my
I'm
God.
investigating the death of leaky-eyed Luca.
Sounds like shadows.
Yorno sounds really
Yo,
similar to
Shadow,
dude who's,
though.
kinda
I'm
slightly
making
high-pitched.
fucking mac and cheese, and no one can stop me.
I'm making fucking mac and cheese. Dude, my favorite is when he laughs because it does that weird like anime.
I hate that shit.
Like,
Ugh. Anime dub laughs are the reasons why I can't watch dubs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uninspiring.
Ha
That
ha
is
ha ha! I have
Bad
stolen
laugh.
your jutsu. What will you do now?
I stole you.
Ha ha
my,
ha.
my favorite thing about like bad laughs is the fucking like what was it Final Fantasy 10 or 11 or whatever.
Oh yeah, 10,
when they were
10,
like,
10.
you know,
Oh,
when I'm feeling down, I like to just have a good laugh.
I know what you're talking. Fucking yeah.
That's
I've seen that
FF10.
clip.
That's
yeah.
funny.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like I can't fucking. The thing is too, like when Part 7 gets like comes out and it gets its dub, I really hope they really fucking drive home like a cowboy
Bro, if they
aspect with the
can't
dub.
get funny,
because
yeah, they can't
bad
get funny
JoJo
Valentines.
dubs- Well, so bad JoJo dubs mixed with like it takes place with like a cowboy aesthetic. I can't wait for like fucking Gyro comes out and he's like, Johnny,
Oh.
you got this, Johnny.
Wait, that would be prime actually.
Dude,
Prime meme material.
Prime.
Top tier entertainment
Dude,
fully.
they had like some fucking southern country accents.
K
Oh
Kona
my
ass,
god.
dude. Dude, the
That's
memes,
fucking
the memes on the stream for Killjoy are gonna be great when that comes out.
Oh my god, it'd be so fucking.
You're-
hilarious.
Oh, Jet, do you
Like,
know how
if they dubbed
you
it
do
like
know
that.
that the JoJo in Part 7 is called Johnny Joestar, right?
What?
Yeah.
Johnny Joestar, because he's Jonathan, but in that
Oh.
era.
Oh yeah.
So you know
Yeah, but it's
how
an
he
era
gets
of, like-
turned on.
Just
like how it gets
post-Civil
horny?
War. What?
You know this, right, Killjoy? Of how
Um,
Johnny Joestar gets turned on. He likes seeing like bugs bite girls.
Oh, I like completely forgot about that.
What?
Yeah, that's how he gets turned on. He likes seeing bugs bite girls.
I don't even
I mean-
know.
Yikes.
Like Part
don't
7
even
is one of
know.
those things where it's like got like the main characters, the main protagonists are like they're kind of weird, but it also has like this thing of where like there's a lot of anime where like especially with the first JoJo's with like Jonathan where it's like righteous and true or whatever,
Mhm,
you know, protagonist. And they're like kind of scumbags.
Yeah, there's straight up scumbags in this shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Like in
Also-
Part 7, yeah, the guys are like pretty scummy.
Well, because it's a race, right? It's a race to collect all the pieces
Yeah.
of Jesus.
So like the whole thing with like, it's not really Jesus.
It's the Holy Spirit.
It's
How they call it.
no, they call it the holy corpse of a saint.
Mm.
And so Jesus does show up. He
Okay,
talks
okay.
to
We're getting
the
into spoiler territory. I don't want to know anything.
But anyway, so
Yeah.
like the whole thing is like, because it's a race, and the like it's a race for like $1 million or whatever, which is post Civil War time, so it's
So
like
it's literally
you know,
rat race,
like
but
two
the enemy.
fucking
Yeah,
trillion
it's Steel
dollars.
Ball Run.
It's rat race,
Yeah,
the enemy.
It's
That's
a
funny.
race across the entire United States.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
And so like, because of that, there's not like a real, motive,
Yeah.
like defeat evil.
Yeah.
So everyone is kind of like moving for themselves.
Mhm.
So they're doing something for themselves.
Okay.
And so
So it's a
creates
Tarantino movie. Nice.
kind of, but it creates like that's a good comparison.
Yeah.
but,
No, that's the first thing I thought of.
yeah, it has like a really cool dynamic with it where there's not like a super clear cut,
Mhm.
like
It's all
villains
morally gray
have
stuff.
like a lot of the villains have pretty justified motives.
Yeah.
Like you could be like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like
Mm.
that guy's not really a bad person. He actually has like reasoning for his stuff.
Okay. Well. All right.
Dio, on the other hand, on that one.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay.
Diego Brand.
That brings us to the end of our top tens, though. Everyone, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let's do a quick recap of all of our top tens, real quick. Let's just run down the lists as a final thing,
Bro, I deleted my
and
list.
then.
Bro, I don't remember what I have.
Okay, well, fuck it. Then I'm gonna just say the ones that have lists and we're prepared. Okay. My top 10. Number 1 was Samurai Champloo. 2 was Naruto. Then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Bebop was number 4. My Hero Academia was number 5. Attack on Titan was 6. Mob Psycho 100 is 7. Dragon Ball Z / Dragon Ball in general is number 8. Number 9 is JoJo's. And number 10 is One Piece. So, Poizesto, what was your top 10? As a recap.
So 1 Naruto, 2 One Piece, 3 Hunter x Hunter, 4 Sakamoto Desuga,
Yeah.
5 Hajime no Ippo, but like in brackets I put like all my favorite sport timers like Haikyuu, One Outs, Yoshimitsu Pedo, Kurokoro.
Prince of
Uh,
Tennis.
I've actually never watched that one, low-key.
Really?
I need to watch it, yeah. 6 was JoJo, 7 Psycho Pass, 8 Steins Gate, 9 Yu-Gi-Oh! Then 10 was Fate series, and then honorable mentions was Mob Psycho, Promise Neverland, Parasite, Samurai Champloo, and Berserk.
Okay. And
So,
then
yeah.
who else had a list?
Um,
Anyone?
I could probably just name the ones I
Alright.
could think of.
Just name the ones you can make.
Like 1 was JoJo's, 2 Cowboy Bebop, 3 Ippo, 4 Megalobox, 5 Dragon Ball. I'd probably put 6 as Samurai Champloo. 7
Champloo.
shut the
Cake
fuck
Mono.
up. I didn't know even how to pronounce it, so I was like, yeah, just Champloo. But I'm on 7, right?
Yeah.
7 is Hokuto Shinken. 8 is Soten no Ken.
Mhm.
And I can't think of anything past it.
Okay. Alrighty.
Well, no, Avatar after that.
Okay, cool. So, thank you
Throw it
everybody
in
for
there.
watching once again. Big thank you. Seriously, big thank you to Poizesto for being here. It was actually awesome to have you on. I hope you had fun because it was super cool
Yeah,
talking
good,
about this
man.
with you. It's awesome.
Bro,
Time is
anime, I'm there, bro. Anime, I'm there. That's
Hell
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Hell yeah, man.
What time is it? It's
It's late. It's late.
It's
So-
what?
it's morning, bro.
It's
morning.
early morning for my boy. He's
Yeah.
5
It's
hours
early
ahead.
morning?
It's 1:10
Bro,
for me.
my sleep schedule
It's
is
6:10 for
basically nocturnal, so
That's good. That's
You
good.
should be eating breakfast right now, live on podcast.
But
You'll
but,
be eating breakfast and I'll be eating dinner.
But no, seriously, guys, thank you for all of you for being here. Obviously, next time, hopefully, we'll have Blake, and who knows, Poizesto might be on another podcast. Hopefully,
Yeah, we need
as
to
a
talk about
recurring guest
Tekken.
or something. Yeah, we'll talk about gotcha games or what. You know,
Can we actually
whatever.
talk about something that's not top 10 next time, though?
No, next one is our last top 10. It's gonna be top 10 music artists.
Suck.
I mean,
Like, we didn't
okay.
even get to talk
Oh,
about,
God.
like Terry.
There's like
We didn't
no
get to
way
talk
I
about,
could put
like,
a top 10 of music
Bell.
though.
Okay,
like,
but
in
you're
an
gonna do your
actual order.
best because I want to talk about music.
I'll do my best, but I mean, it's
Okay.
gonna be hard to do. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be so hard.
Yeah.
Even this, like
Nah.
I said, like 1, 2, and 3 are definitely there, but
Yeah.
like I feel like everything else could change.
Music is hard for me. 5 through 10 is
Yeah, man.
horribly hard to change.
I'll
But
be here
I'll be here
Gonna be
like
so
listening
hard.
to you guys.
okay, well
That's
we
it.
can just talk about music, and I will have my top 10. So, but that'll be the wrap up to
I'll
the
be in
trilogy.
the corner and like googling music tracks real quick while you explain why the music is good and
Okay.
listening to it.
All right, but no, that's so. Part 3, the Return of the Jedi, will be will be next time. So yeah,
Electric Boogaloo.
yeah, exactly, Electric Boogaloo. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time for the next one. Let me know what you guys thought. Constructive, obviously, if you didn't like it, but you know, let me know. So yeah, big thanks to everybody for being here again. Peace out. All right, boom.